Hello everybody! Welcome back to another Microsoft Flight Simulator live stream. I hope everybody is doing well. Start of the week for me. Welcome back everyone. Daza! Back up into first class. Huge no floaties to you, Daza. Thank you very much for your continued support, my good friend. Good to see you back in chat. Hope all is well. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, man. That is extremely kind. Welcome aboard, everyone. Thanks for coming to hang out with me again today. The start of the week for me, it is Thursday afternoon. For me, maybe Thursday morning, Thursday evening for you out there in the beautiful virtual simulator world. Welcome. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Flying Moose, good to see you. Greg Jackson, good to see you. Alfie, good to see you. Flying Moose, 8 months, says flying flight level 410 from Newark to EKCH. Nice. That's a good flight level. Thanks for support, Flying Moose. At least you got the tailwind, too, going. Yeah, you got the tailwind. Absolutely awesome. Chris Clark, good to see you, man. Mr. Polar Habit, good to see you. Zippy B Gaming, welcome. Janati Georgiev, good to see you. Pilot Fisk, welcome. Kevin Thomas, welcome. Aviator Mao, good to see you. Captain UK, welcome. Soren Nordson, good to see you. Jonathan Sellers, oh, hold on, actually. I forgot to do this, and I was sitting here thinking, I was like, I know I forgot to do something. We're a new month. I got to clear out all these names.
Let's get the stream started the right way.
G-Mark.
Looking forward to today, Cap.
Thanks so much, dude. Appreciate you, G-Mark, with the 5 bomb. Huge no floaties to you, sir. Thank you very much for starting off the month with the $5 donation, sir. Truly do appreciate that, man. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, man. It is a new month. We've got a new leaderboard up there. I'll remove those names, which we just did. Welcome, everybody. Brett Day, good to see you. Finn Corselius, good to see you. Benjamin Lampinen, good to see you. 1903, welcome back, man. It's been a while. Hope all is well. Navis Khan, good to see you. Captain Riyadh, good to see you. Craig Farrell, good to see you. Bear Christian, good to see you. Minty, welcome. We've got That Slow RRS, good to see you. Dylan Cruikshanks, good to see you. Velocity Films, welcome back. Alt Imst, good to see you. Stephen Brown, good to see you. Nexi, welcome. Altbone, good to see you. Francisco Soto, good to see you. Chief Sim Pilot, welcome back, man. Hope all is well. Sanic TV, good to see you. TSC 777, good to see you. Slash of Beats, good to see you. Smitty is here, good to see you, Smitty. Hope all is well. That's cleared now. You didn't see anything. Sky Pilots, welcome back, my friend. Scott, good to see you. Gold Engine, good to see you. Dan Mellon, good to see you. Leonard Grant, welcome. Good to see you, my friend. Let me get my my trusty little what do you call it? I don't even know what that machine is called. Dustin Riding, good to see Julian. Welcome. Storm Wizard. It was my birthday yesterday, 54. Had too much to drink. Nice chill day today. Always a top stream. Stormwind, happy belated birthday. Sorry, Storm Wizard. Happy birthday to you, my friend. 54. It's the new 34, right? 54 is the new 34. You know, we got that.
Hey,
Daza.
Captain, I was going to buy the Boeing TCA yoke with my spare money, but instead, I wanted to share some love. Thank you for doing what you do.
Well, thank you for supporting the stream, Daza. 50 smackaroons from Daza. Definitely grabbing that top spot. Guys, please get some no floaties and some damn it schmitties in chat for Daza T Arab. Coming in with the $50 donation. Thank you very, very much for the support, Daza. That is unbelievably kind, sir. I will throw that up there. Top spot on the month. Going over to Daza. Thank you very much, Daza. I appreciate you, man. That is extremely
Always
kind.
a pleasure being here. Looking forward to the flights today.
Chris with
Thanks,
the $5
Captain,
donation.
for making my day more fun.
Hey,
Smiley
man,
face.
Thanks for being here and making my day more fun, dude. I mean, it's very reciprocal here. This whole streaming thing, it's very give and take, man. So, you know, I feed off chat. I really, truly do. I feed off chat first and foremost. So, you know, thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this amazing community, man. It's unbelievable. It's still, again, it blows my mind, man. Blows my mind that, you know, I started this channel. Uh-oh. We're going to start this today, are we? I started this channel, you know, just based off the fact I had no real world friends that were into aviation, and I wanted to share my passion and my love for aviation, man. So Sky Pilots,
stealing top spot, Price is Right style.
That's big time Price is Right style. We got to blame the Price is Right for that one. We can blame Dan. I mean, we do have the emoji, so we might as well blame Dan. So we'll throw that in there. We'll blame some Dan. We've got Sky Pilots coming in with the $51 donation. Price is Right style, he says. Huge no floaties to you, Sky Pilot. Thank you so much. Oh my God, we're already starting with this one. Smitty dropping 20 gifted members. Oh, well, there you go. If chat already wasn't all green, you're about to be all green. This guy, man. Smitty dropping the 20 bomb on chat. guys, and there's a lot of people in chat right now who are claiming gifted memberships. If you did just receive a gifted membership from Smitty, can you please say thank you in chat? An absolute legend on his own right. This guy is more popular in the flight sim community than I am, and I'm the streamer. Just let that sink in for a second, okay? This guy is unbelievable. Huge no floaties to you, Smitty. Thank you very much. I'm going to have to figure something out, man. We're going to have to configure this where, like, we have, like, a gifted... I don't know where I'm going to put it on the screen. That's the problem. I don't know. We're running out of real estate space on the screen here to put something like that. Anyways, guys, if you did just receive a gifted membership, please say thank you in chat. That is extremely kind. Smitty dropping the 20 gifted bombs. We've got Sky Pilot with the $51. Price is Right style. Thank you very much for that as well. We had a couple other donations come in, so bear with me here. That's going to come in a second. Daz is down into the first officer spot. I know Dazza will not mind that at all. Daz is up in the cockpit with us. Sky Pilot in first place with the $51 donos. Dazza in second with the $50 dono. And Smitty coming in with 20 gifted members. Again, guys, if you did just receive a gifted membership from Smitty, please put some no floaties and some damn it Schmitties in chat. If you're not familiar, becoming a member here on the channel, it gives access to, I think we've got 31 custom emojis now. So make sure you say thank you in chat to Mr. Smitty and then use your new emojis. Get some damn it Smitty. So first thing is first, guys, I'd just like to point out I do have a kind of like a split little screen for you guys today. I'm going to do my best. You may have to like yell at me and remind me that I should be turning it on this camera. I've done my best to try and set up a camera angle that'll allow you to see the entire screen as well as all the inputs that I'm making down here on the keypad. This is a one-to-one replica. If you're curious, there is a link pinned up top in chat. It does now work fully with Microsoft Flight Simulator and the PMDG aircraft line. Super excited about this. I absolutely love this thing. Again, it one step closer to realism. You know what I mean? One step closer to realism. So I do have that. So when we're setting everything up, I am going to have this this view for you guys so you can see all of that fun stuff. So in the meantime, we'll bump it back up here and we'll get this ready to go. So is this for PC? Yeah, it's only for PC, unfortunately. So finally getting to catch a whole stream. Chaotic, good to see you, my friend. Thanks for being here, dude. Appreciate you. Schmitty's rocking the new emojis. There you go, Smitty. That's the newest one we've added. Sweet. So, who did I miss here? We had Smitty with that. We had the Flying Moose, who came in with the 20 Danish kronen. Thank you so much, Flying Moose. Appreciate you, man. Says, here is a little dono. Thank you very much, Flying Moose. Appreciate you, man. I hope you enjoy your flight. Sounds like you got a long one to go. I don't know how much longer you've got, but thank you very much for your support, man. Truly do appreciate you. Thank you. Anyways, welcome, everybody. As the title suggests, we're doing some Scandinavian ops today, as promised. I've wanted to come up here since the PMDG release. I've wanted to do some Scandinavian ops. We've got some beautiful scenery. We've got Airsoft Trondheim, and we've got Simulations Tromsø. So some beautiful flying today. Not the longest flights, I think, en route. I think we're looking at about 45 minutes over to Trondheim, and then about an hour and 5 minutes, an hour and 10 minutes up to Tromsø today. So it's going to be absolutely beautiful. We do have some weather. There's some pretty crazy weather en route, so that should make it a little bit more interesting and a little bit more fun. I'd also just like to point out, this is free Oslo scenery. I don't know the developer of this. I don't know who did it, but highly suggest picking this up. I have put the link in the description, or you can put ! scenery in chat. This is freeware scenery, and honest to God, I mean, like, look at this, dude. It even has like the ads and stuff at the gates, and definitely go and give this a download and then give it a positive review on flightsim.to. This is absolutely awesome. The fact that we can get this type of quality service for free. Oh, the simulator had a little bit of a big stutter there. Haven't had one of those in a while. Yeah, absolutely tremendous that this is freeware scenery. It doesn't cost a dime. It is 5 out of 5. Definitely gets the Captain Canada seal of approval. Again, if you want the link, it is down in the description. You can put ! scenery in chat if you're interested in it. Completely free. All you have to do is have an account with flightsim.to, which is, again, completely free. Definitely add this one to your roster. It is beautiful scenery, and because of that, we are going to be definitely doing some more Scandinavian and Oslo ops. So, yeah, absolutely awesome. Okay, I think we can remove that, and we can start getting to some of the donations now. Mitchell, coming in with a 279. Thanks so much. Says, hey, Cap, would you ever want to get your PPL? Not out of the question. Mitchell, definitely not out of the question. As it stands right now, I've got a little bit too much going on. For all of you in chat that have been following me, I can proudly say now, finally, that I am a first-time homeowner or landowner, if you would admit. The sale has gone through. My girlfriend and I are full owners of the farm, the horse farm, 34.5 acres of horse farm, and yeah, so pretty wild, pretty crazy times. Again, I have to say thank you to chat, because you guys allowing me to do this as a job. You know, I've spoken about it a couple times over the last little bit, but you know, you guys are allowing me to kind of pursue these things, and so for that I am forever grateful. I'm so lucky that I get to call this a job. There were so many I can't tell you how difficult it is when you go to speak to a bank, or when you go to speak to like a mortgage broker company, and they ask what you do for a living, and you have to explain that you fly fake planes on the internet for a living. And I've had a lot of fun with it. I think like people are becoming a little bit more accepting of this whole type of job style. I think 5 years ago, if you told people that you were a YouTuber, that you made money streaming, they'd probably look at you and you know, just not know what the hell you're doing. So it's been fun, it's been interesting, it's been a good learning experience for me. Like I've spoken about on a couple of other streams, it still kind of sucks that we're not quite there yet. They still don't truly understand and accept it as like a job or a profession. It would have been a lot easier if, let's say, I was like welding or something like that. So anyways, thank you guys all in chat, man. I truly do appreciate you guys. You know, everybody that helps support the channel through donations, through memberships, through everything, man, everything. Just even subscribing to the channel and getting my sub count up to a level that's respectable for others to look at. So I truly I couldn't be here without you guys, and for that I am you know, forever grateful. So thank you guys very much. I really do appreciate it. We're gonna have a little barbecue with some family and friends next weekend on Saturday. I may not be here on Saturday because of that, but I will definitely upload some pictures, and I will show you guys around the farm as best as I can. We actually just bought, I don't even know, can I show you guys this? Hold on. My girlfriend and I, we were, the other day, I've just had 2 days off. The other day we went and we bought a John Deere tractor together. That's how you know shit's getting serious. When I'm out here buying John Deere tractors, that's how you know shit's getting serious. There's the tractor that I bought. It's a tiny tractor. Hold on. I'll see if I can. Fuck, you're not even going to be able to see it. Hold on. Let me go to this. Let me go to this one. There you go. It's a little John Deere ride-on mower. But hey, it's a start, okay? It's a start. So we've got, there's the barn in the background. You can see it. Nice modern barn. But there we go. We went and bought that the other day. So that's what we're rocking now. We've got the sweet John Deere. It's a little ride-on mower. So anyways, that's the start. We got to start somewhere, man. We don't have, you know, we don't have an extra $100,000 to get a big old John Deere quite yet, but yeah, we've got that one. It's a ride-on mower tractor type thing. I don't even know. It's pretty decent. The guy that we bought it off was like, oh yeah, it'll tow your hay around and stuff. So I don't know how much it can do, but anyways, it was fun to go and get that and start the experience of starting to grab some stuff. So. Anyways, friends, welcome aboard. Enough about me. Let's enjoy the flight sim today. We are in the PMDG 737. We're waiting for an update. We're supposed to get an update with this aircraft over the next, I think, couple days. So next to Kubota tractor, sure, there you go. All your hard work on farm sim has come to fruition. Can't wait for you to go toga on the tractor. Nice, dude. Hey, Cap, just been to Birmingham Airport. Plane spotting in the UK. Very busy day. Danny, good to see you, man. I'm glad you had fun. Awesome. Sounds good. Sooner or later, Cap is going to have a full motion sim. I don't know about that one. We'll see, man. We'll see. Anyways, friends, let's jump inside the cockpit. Let's get this bad boy program ready. I did not miss your dono. I actually thanked you twice, Flying Moose, for the 20 Danish kronen. Unless you came in with another one. Wait, you came in with another one. So here's another dono. I have about 3 hours and 4 minutes. I did miss that one. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. That's unbelievably
Happy to you,
kind.
my man. Here is a little housewarming gift.
This guy,
Congrats on the ranch.
Dropping 150 smackaroons. Flyboy, showing the love for the channel. What a guy, man. Huge no floaties to you. Was a pleasure meeting you down in Vancouver, man. If I'm ever out that way again, you can bet that we're gonna come down next time. It'll probably be easier for all of us to come down to see you, man. So thank you very much, Flyboy. I truly do appreciate that, man. I'm definitely gonna be back in Vancouver. I don't know when, But I will definitely be back in Vancouver, so we're definitely getting together for another meal, man. Huge no floaties to you. It was a pleasure meeting you in real life. I love that this hobby and this community has allowed me to meet in person, face-to-face, so many amazing people, man. You being one of them. So thank you very much for your support, dude. I truly do appreciate you, man. Guys, can we please get some love in chat, some no floaties, and damn it, Schmitty's in chat. Huge no floaties. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. We got XP in the house as well, showing the love. That's the plan. That's the plan, Kirk. That's the plan, my man. I do have the ring already. I just need to... Oh, she's not going to... Hopefully she doesn't watch this stream. I do have the ring. Don't make me go get the ring and show you, please.
Marry this girl. Smiley face.
Yeah, trust me, I know. I got to put a ring on it, 100%. Guys, let's get some love for XP. If you don't know who XP is, I don't know what you're doing in the flight sim community. Another amazing streamer here in the community. Let's get some love for XP72 in chat. Dropping the 20 bomb. Huge no floaties to you, my friend. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, man. I truly do appreciate you. I have the ring. I just have to obviously find the time and the place, as I'm going to try and do my best to make it a surprise for her. I'm pretty sure she knows it coming. She's a really smart girl. I'm almost positive she knows it. We've spoken about it before, that if we got the property, the next step would be to get married. So, yeah, that's probably the plan. And then Smitty dropping another 20 gifted members. Oh, man. This guy, dude. Unbelievable. Huge no floaties to you, my friend Smitty. Thank you very, very much for the support. That is unbelievably kind. Unbelievably kind. What a legend, dude. Huge no floaties to you, my friend Smitty. Thank you very much for supporting the channel. Smitty doesn't even care about being on that leaderboard. Smitty's just here for the community, man, which is just such a testament to this man. I'm telling you, unbelievable. Thank you very much, Smitty, for the support, man. To Kirk, XP72, Smitty, Flyboy, Skypilot, Daza, everybody, man. You guys are absolutely unreal. Thank you all so much for supporting the channel, man. You guys are absolutely wild. Thank you very, 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 very much for your support. Guys, if you just received a gifted membership from Smitty, please make sure you say thank you in chat and spam some damn it Schmitties. Let's get some damn it Schmitties up. Huge no floaties too. I think the gifted memberships, like, honestly, I'm surprised that it took YouTube this long to kind of get. I feel like YouTube, like, when they started streaming, it definitely should have been a feature that was implemented, but yeah, no, I agree with you in chat, man. I think it's such a cool idea. It's just so amazing that you get to do that stuff. So, guys, again, if you did receive a gifted membership, please say thank you in chat. Absolutely awesome. Truly do appreciate you, Smitty, and everybody else who's showing their love to the channel, man. We haven't even got off the ground yet. You guys are absolutely bananas, man. We're up over like $250 in donations. We got Smitty with $200 worth of gifted members already. Absolutely wild, man. Absolutely wild. Is this the freeware Oslo scenery? I used it too. Yes, it is Germanic Barbarian. It's absolutely awesome. Beautiful scenery. This guy, man. Flight Force 77 coming in with the 50 bomb as well. Holy macaroni. You guys are absolutely wild, man. Absolutely wild. Huge no floaties to you, Fight Force. Thank you very much for supporting the channel, man. I truly do appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you, man. Unbelievably kind. This community, dude. Unbelievable. Thank you very, very, very much for the support, Flight Force. Truly do appreciate you, man. I'm gonna we're gonna let all the gifted subs roll through, and then I'll be able to unmute that. Can we please get some love in chat for everybody? Let's get some no floaties, some damn it Schmitties, some oh babies. If you got them, spam them in chat now, friends. Now's the time. Thank you so much, man. Truly do appreciate you, dude. Do you use the new SAS livery on the 7.3? I don't know, honestly. I'm not quite sure. Is this the new SAS livery? I don't even know. I think this is the old one, is it not? This may be the new one, though. I don't know. I thought the old one had, like, the orange engines, doesn't it? I think the old one. Yeah. Do you use Stream Deck for your videos? I do have a Stream Deck, Matt. Yes, I have a... which one is this? This is a 15. I have the 15-button Stream Deck. Yeah. Thank you very much again for all of the support, guys. You guys are unbelievably kind, man. Seriously, thank you all very, 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 very much for your support. Okay, let's jump inside the cockpit. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. 2 flights today. Again, Oslo to Trondheim, Trondheim to Tromsø. Should be some beautiful scenery. pardon me, should be some crazy weather en route as well. So I'm very much looking forward to this one. So let's jump inside the cockpit, guys. Let's get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock, and we'll at least get some things turned on. How's my sound doing? Is sound all the way up on this airplane? It is. All right, cool. So first thing is first, let's go to the overhead. Let's get our master battery switch on. It's going to bring the airplane to life. Beautiful. Let's get our ground power to the on position as well. Beautiful. I'm going to get some panel lights in here, just as I like panel lights. I know some people don't like panel lights. I enjoy the panel lights. Cool. First thing is first, we're going all the way up top. We're going to go ahead and get the adheres to the nav position. We'll get that on. We'll continue our flows down here. Fuel pumps are going to stay off as we're going to be refueling. This panel is fine. We can flip this over to bat bus. Everything is looking good down here. Generators are all in the off position. Let's arm our emergency lights. Let's go ahead and get the no smoking to the auto position. Seatbelt signs will stay off for now. We can go ahead and get the window heat on, all four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. We've got all of that on. We're going to leave the hydraulic pumps in the off position for now. Pressurization panel is set there. Let's get our engine bleeds off, APU bleed off, isolation valve open. Packs are in the off position as well. First leg today, we're going up to 35,000 feet, 350, so we'll get 35,000 plugged in there. Make sure our logo light is on. Beautiful. Everything up there is good. I'm happy with that. Now, I'm going to switch this over again. Apologies, you won't see my face here for a second, but I'm just going to flip this over. There's Flight Force's donation. Huge no floaties to you, Flight Force. Let me actually replay that one. Give me a second here. Let me replay that just so we can actually get the chime. I had everything muted there. There we go. Thank you again, Flight Force. Appreciate you, man. There's the 50 bomb. Unbelievably kind, man. Thank you so much. So, friends, first thing that you'll notice, again, I did my best to kind of replicate exactly what I'm seeing on this one. So if you come down here and look at the actual CDU, you'll see that everything is the exact same on here as it is in the sim. It's also completely, it's instant. There's no delay. There's no anything. So first things first, we can hit the FMC page. You can see that it brings us to this wonderful page here. We can go to our pause and it page. We can go to the next page. We can grab our left GPS position. We can then go back and we can set our IRS position. Beautiful. We can then go to the route page and we can start plugging some information in. What I really like about this CDU is the actual colored screen. So just like in this one, I don't know how well this camera is showing it, but the routing up here, the RTE page, is actually in blue, just like this. So it's really cool. It's a full colored screen. It's absolutely awesome. So yeah. All right. So the origin, we're sitting on the ground here, ENGM, and I'm telling you what, there's nothing more satisfying than pushing these buttons. I don't know what kind of buttons they used and what they did for this, but it is absolutely delicious when it comes to pushing these buttons and all that fun stuff. They're like very tactile, I think is the word that I'm looking for. Extremely like very, you know that you've hit a button, you know?
Smitty really working Amy with the gifted subs, lol.
Jordan, thanks so much for the 3 bomb, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you. That is extremely kind. All right, and we're going over to ENVA. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and throw that in there. That's good. Our flight number this afternoon, we are Scandinavian. What are we, 346, I think? Let me open up SimBrief here. We're going to need it. 364. So we'll put Scandinavian SAS 364. Beautiful. We're not going to do a flight plan request. We're just going to insert that ourselves. But before we do all that, we're going to hit the menu page, and we're going to go to the FS actions. Again, just like in the simulator, everything is on this McDo, or the CDU. So everything that you see here on this screen is in return on this screen as well. You can control the brightness on this screen. You can turn it all the way up. If you want it all the way up, you can turn it all the way down. I find having it right in the middle is actually really good for the camera. I did a couple tests last night. That looks, Jesus Christ, dude. This guy dropping another 20 gifted members. Smitty. Jesus Christ, man. 60 gifted members. 60! And we haven't even lifted the plane off the ground. Holy macaroni, man. This guy, dude. What an absolute legend. Bro just says, oops. What a legend, man. Guys, if you just received another 20 gifted members from Smitty, please make sure you say thank you in chat. Let's get some damn it Schmitties. I just saw a bunch of them fly by. Let's get some damn it Schmitties in chat. What an absolute legend. Absolute legend. Guys, please, 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 if you did just claim a membership from Smitty, please make sure you say thank you. This man is gifted 60 members. 60. That's like as many members as some channels have. This man just did it in a matter of 10 minutes. Absolutely unreal, man. Absolutely unreal. Smitty, thank you again, dude, seriously, for all of the support. everything that you're doing for the channel, everything that you do for the community, not only my channel, but everything that you do for the community, dude. Unbelievably kind of you. Seriously, unbelievably kind. Absolutely amazing. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you, dude. Papa Gasha, what's up, man? Good to see you. All right, let's go over to the fuel page here. We're going to go ahead and take a look at SimBrief. SimBrief says we need 5470 on the fuel, so we'll plug that in here, 5470, and we'll pop that up top. Good. 26% fuel. That's good. We're going to go to the return page. We're going to go to the payload page now. Looking for a zero fuel weight today of 52.0. 52.0. So we'll populate that. That's good. We've got 120 packs on board. We've got a couple, what do we got here? We've got, about 3,100 kilograms of cargo. So that's all good. I'm happy with that. Beautiful. That's all set up. I'm good with that. We can go to return. We can go back to the FMC menu. Wonderful. Let's go to the departure page here. We're planning a departure today out of 19 right. We're going to be on the Rib 6 Delta departure. So we'll go ahead and scroll down here. We'll find the Rib 6 Delta, which it is right there, out of 19 right. We'll populate that. Good. We can go ahead and go to our route page. We're going to go activate, and of course the execute button does light up for you down here. We'll hit the execute button. Beautiful. From there, we'll go to the route page. We'll go to our next page. From Rib, we're going to jump on an airway. We're going to Zulu 125. So we'll punch that in here on our left side. We're taking that to Gigni. So we'll go ahead and plug that in here. Good. And then from there, we're going over to Zulu 320. Good. We'll populate that, and we're going over to Vivod. Where is that? Vivod. All right, we'll populate that and we'll execute that. And then we're jumping on our arrival today. We're going to go to the arrival page. We're going to be on the Vivo 1 mic arrival. There it is there, Vivo 1 mic. We're going to plan for the ILS runway 27. And I do have my charts open here, so we're going to have a quick little look here. ILS 27, and I believe we want to take it via Zilda. We are going to be coming in from that way. So we'll take it via Zilda, which is probably going to be on the second page. There it is. Again, execute is lit up. We'll go ahead and punch that in. And there we go. We've got our flight plan. So if we go to our legs page now, we can scroll through here. Make sure we don't have any crazy discontinuities, which we don't. Everything looks good. Cool. I'm happy with that. Let's go up top here. We'll hit the init ref page. We can start plugging in some numbers here. So our zero fuel weight today is going to be 52. Fuel on board today, we're going to burn 3.7. which gives us a reserve of 1.9. Good. Our cost index today will be 45. We're looking for a cruise level of 350. We'll populate that and execute that. Cruise wind, or our average wind component today, is going to be 180 at 6. Not a lot of wind today, so that's good. We'll populate that. That's wonderful. We'll execute that. We'll go to our N1 limits now today. We can do a D-rate on the takeoff. Sure, no problem. We're not going to do a D-rate on the climb, but we'll do a D-rate on the takeoff. 92.6 is good there. We'll go to the takeoff page. Flaps are going to be set to 5 degrees. Our CG weight this afternoon is 18.5, which gives us a trim value of 6.35. And then we've got our V-speeds here. So V-speed today, 120, 123, 130. And then we've got a message here using reserve fuel. That's fine. We'll clear that out. If you guys can see, I think you guys should be able to see it. It actually, just like in real life, when you get the messages, they actually light up right here along the strip. So there's a message strip, there's a fail strip, and over here as well, there's some little memos that are all done. Really, really, really cool unit. Listen, I completely understand the price point is going to be out of range for a lot of people. I think what you're really paying for when it comes to this CDU is the software. I've seen a couple comments in chat, well, I'll just go and build my own CDU for cheaper. Listen, I'm not saying that you wouldn't be able to build your own CDU for cheaper. I think the biggest thing that you're paying for when it comes to this is not necessarily this actual physical unit that we're using here. It's the software. The software allows you to run this with X-Plane. It allows you to run it with P3D. It allows you to run it with FSX. It allows you to run it with Microsoft Flight Simulator. There's 4 simulators that this CDU is compatible with. I think that's where you're really starting to pay. That's when you're starting to see really how worth it a product like this is when you start punching in and you start seeing the actual software that is running in the background behind this thing. It's actually pretty damn amazing. I am super impressed. You guys know on my channel, I wouldn't be sponsoring this or supporting this if it wasn't if I didn't think that it was something good. I don't sponsor or support things that I don't think are very good. I'm also not being paid by Cockpit Master. I'd also like to just point that out. I'm not being paid to say any of this. I'm not being paid to do any of this. I'm doing this because I actually believe in the product. So I want to just clear the air there. I know that there's probably some people in chat thinking that I'm getting paid to do this or something like that. But yeah, how much? Well, you have to click the link above, man. The links are above, or if you don't see the link above, you can check the link in the description down below. Yeah. Anyways, everything is set there. I'm happy with that. That is good. We're all set up there. Let's go and get some background lights on here. I'm going to get some main panel lights on as well, like having my panel lights. And we'll get a little bit of AFDS flood. I'm going to bring you guys back up here. We're pretty much done with the CDU. So I'm going to bring you back up here to the flight deck with me. Beautiful. We'll come back down here. We'll get some panel lights up on here as well. Beautiful. Looking good. Cool. All is set up there. Let's go to the overhead. Let's get our aft fuel pump on. And we'll go ahead and spool up the APU. Wonderful. APU is spooling. We'll get the hydraulic pumps on as well. Those will come to life. We can get the yaw damper on. And all of our bleeds and APU bleeds and packs are in the off position for now. That's all good. Seatbelt sign comes on after APU start. But everything else is good. We're good to go here, friends. We're looking good. We've got our TCAS. I am going to pop the most current METAR report here. I believe it is 1010. Let's grab that here. METAR ENGM. All right, cool. And that'll pop that open here. Should be able to give us some wonderful information. There we go. So altimeter is 1010. Beautiful. We've got 10,000 feet selected. I don't think there's anybody online today. No, there's no one online today as far as ETC, so that's good. We can just go ahead and set up our full panel here. So 130 knots will be our V2 speed today, and I'm just going to plug in 35,000 feet for the flight today. We're probably going to cruise for all of about 40 miles. They actually wanted us to go up to 37,000, and I thought that was just a little bit crazy. So we'll get 350, not a long flight. Again, 45-minute flight, I think, gate to gate or something like that. So on the description where it says aircraft use, it says Phoenix A320. Where's that? Down below? Oh, yes, I forgot to change that out. I will change that right now. Thank you. Man, you guys are on me, eh? Got to have all my commands set up properly, or else chat gets on you. I will copy this, cancel that, come over here, pop this open, and aircraft used. There we go. Cool. That should be set up now properly. Thank you for that. Got all that ready to go. All right, cool. So we're pretty much ready. We can go ahead and plan for the pushback. If we go up top here, APU is on. We'll get the APU generators on. Listen to the sounds here. As the generators all switch themselves over. Absolutely love that. I love the little light flicker as well. Let's get the APU bleed on. You'll see the duct pressure come alive here. Beautiful. Ground power will make sure is in the off position. We'll get the rest of the fuel pumps on. I'm just going to come down here, and I'm actually going to use, I like to use the secondary FMC because I don't have to actually hit my physical one for the FS actions. I just go to ground services and I can remove the ground power, and then I can remove the chocks as well. So there we go. That should all be done. The jetway should be leaving. There goes the jetway. Beautiful. Hope you guys are all on board. And we're going to pre-plan our pushback now. So we're going to pre-plan pushback. Don't mind me just watching live stream while reading an article from my English class while making an essay about an article doing things at the deadline. In 1 hour, it's 12 a.m. Jesus. Well, you should probably at least mute me until you get that done, and then you'd be good to go. We're going to... Are we going to turn ourselves? Yeah, we'll turn ourselves. We might as well. Let's go like this. We'll turn ourselves out. That should be good right about there. Cool. We'll enter that. Good. And we'll go ahead and request our pushback. Wonderful. Here comes the pushback tow. Everything's good. We're looking good upstairs. We've got APU gens on. We've got bleeds on. Blah, 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 blah. Everything's good. We'll get our anti-collision light on here, and we'll get the seatbelt signs to the on position as well, as we will be moving. Beautiful. Some ominous weather out that way. Hopefully we get up and above all that fun stuff. Should be a nice departure, though. Hey, have you had a chance to watch new Top Gun yet? I haven't, man. I've been so busy. I've been so busy, man. Between the farm and flight sim and practicing and making sure the CDU and camera angles and everything works. Yeah, it's been a very, very busy week here, man. I think most people also have to understand that I do only stream 4 days a week, but those other 2 days are usually spent doing like preparation stuff. So in reality, I'm working probably 6 days a week, if not 7. I mean, if you want to include answering emails and Discord messages and all that fun stuff, it's a non-stop job, just to be honest with you. So, all right, there we go. Pushback has commenced. Beautiful, looking good. Let's go ahead and head upstairs, and we'll get engine number 2 over to ground. We're going to come down here. A couple things that we're looking for. Start valve open. Good. You can audibly hear the engine starting to spool. And we've got N2 percentage down here on the rise as well. That makes me happy. We're looking for 25% before we introduce fuel. We get the traffic here on as well. And here comes 25%. We'll introduce fuel now. And we'll go over here and listen to this engine. I haven't G-marked. No, I've been worrying about practicing with this airplane all week, man. Unfortunately, I've not had to fly the new Phoenix update. We'll be back in the Phoenix, man. Probably a week or two. Probably 2 weeks we'll be back in the Phoenix. I think we're going to do 2 weeks in this and then back to the Phoenix and maybe some X-plane. We'll see what happens, right? We'll see, man. Jack, as long as you have it set on the autopilot, it should be good, man. No worries, G-Mark. No worries at all, man. Doing my first VATSIM flight today. Nice, California. Enjoy it, dude. Enjoy it, man. Nabil, thanks so much, man. 17 months. So take cap, keep grinding, man, and good luck with your new place. Thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. Huge no floaties to you. Thank you, man. That's awesome. I wish that the PMDG, Phoenix and the PMDG were a tad bit louder on engine startup. I actually think the PMDG is really good on sounds for startup. The Phoenix definitely needs some love for startup for sure. There's no doubt in my mind there. But I actually enjoyed the PMDG. I think the sounds are quite well, pretty accurate as well. All right, let's go ahead and spool engine number 1. And we're looking for start valve open. There we go. There's the pushback. We'll go ahead and pull the park brake. And you can audibly hear the engine starting as well. When I install your A32NX views, it just drops to my community folder. I'm honestly not sure, Jordan, how to install views. I wouldn't be the one to ask. Chat probably knows better than I do. All right, let's introduce fuel number 1. Usually enter your departure and arrival first and then enter your routing after. No. I do my departure and then routing and then arrival, Matt. I don't know, Sonny. That's pretty loud, man. That's some great startup sound. I think maybe it's because of the view I was at, Sonny. Maybe it was a little bit too far from the engine. But I think if you configure your views, they're nice and loud. The shake I'm drinking is called Athletic Greens. From the pit, they sound muffled. I think that's realistic, though, right? I think that's... PMDG was very, very adamant that they were doing realistic sound set. But yeah, cool. So we've got 2 good engines. Let's go to the overhead. We'll make sure that our engine gen 1 and 2 is on. We'll go upstairs. Engine bleeds are on. APU bleed is off. Packs to the auto position. Isolation valve goes auto as well. We'll get the APU to the off position. Engine start switches over to continuous. We'll get the probe heat on. We'll go ahead and set flaps 5 degrees for takeoff. Nime, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. Mad Dog new sound pack is really good. I flew it last night and it's really nice. Is that the FT Sim? Trav, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you? Thanks for being here. Which sounds are better? X-Plane, the Boeing 737, or the... I don't know, Omar. They're both pretty good, man. They're both pretty good, dude. Imagine if PMDG, Tollus, Flight Factor, Phoenix, FS Lab, Orbex, Aerosoft do a collab and make one big add-on. I don't know what it would be, but could be cool. Yeah. Could be cool, sure. All right, that's all good. We're looking good here. TCAS, we're going to set this to 2,000 as we don't have any ETC. We'll set 2,000 in there. We'll make sure that we're on and reporting, which we are. All right, and the last thing here, our trim value, 6.45. We'll make sure that that is set. Here comes 5. Here comes 6. We're looking for about 6.5, so we'll try and aim it right about there. Should be good. Cool. Park brake is off. Let's go ahead and get the hell out of here, shall we, friends? Beautiful. I guess we can take a Yankee right here just so we're out of the way of everybody, and we'll go hotel. Although it looks like he's going in that way. Anyways, we're good. Should be good. All right, auto brake over to RTO. Auto throttle is armed. We'll make sure that flight director left side, right side, we're going to go VNAV. We're going to go LNAV. Beautiful. We'll hang a right here on Yankee and then a left here on hotel. Hey Cap, what Navigraph subscription am I using? The 25 euro or the 75 euro? The 75 euro. So I'm using the, yeah, the charts and data is what I use. Cap, how do you set your captain seat view? I got some sort of zoom on it that I can't get. It's got some sort of zoom on it that I can't, mine? I don't know, man. I just have my period and comma to move back and forth, and then this is based off like the default view that they give you. I just edited the default view essentially. Yeah. Do you have live traffic add-on? No, what you're seeing is VATSIM. So we're using Virtual Air Traffic Simulator. Virtual Air Traffic Sim, that's what VATSIM is, isn't it? Yeah, you can put exclamation point VATSIM in chat. Hey Gap, what are you using for nose wheel steering in the Boeing? Yoke or your pedals? I got the PMDG, but I'm using my side stick for nose wheel. I just use my rudder pedals, man. Yeah. Just my rudder pedals. I love the performance on this aircraft, man. It's quite amazing performance-wise. Yeah, Nabil, I'm not sure what it is set default. I had to go and set this, Nabil, so I'm honestly not quite sure what it is default. I need a tiller? I don't know, man. Yes, I would love a tiller, but I don't know. The ones that I've seen, they're just so big and bulky, you know? I think it would be kind of hard with my setup to have that put in somewhere. Maybe, though. Maybe. All right turn here. What rudder pedals am I using? The Thrustmaster pendular rudder system. You put exclamation point TM in chat. That should provide you with a link to them. Oh, we've got a race car driver over here trying to beat us to the runway, I see. Back to work for me, working 12-hour days until Tuesday. Woof. Enjoy, man. Oh, race car driver is stopping for us. Nice, thank you. What percentage is your CPU running on the Phoenix? Quite high. Quite high, to be honest with you. The CPU, I haven't checked with the new upgrade, or the new, but, you know, in comparison, I'm usually probably double this number. Maybe not 80%, but I'm usually like 60, 65%. Right now we're using about 40s. Average, I would say, of about 40. Even on the GPU load, the GPU is usually about 70 when using the Phoenix. So, yeah, it needs some optimization, to say the least. Definitely needs some optimization. Thank you for waiting, good sir. We appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Do you use a side stick or a yoke? I use both. When flying an Airbus, I use a side stick. When flying Boeings or anything that uses a yoke, I use a yoke. Did you hear the Fly-by-Wire released a new EFB with a tons of new features? I did, yeah. I did, man. Which is good. Hey, man, it's good to see that they're still plugging away, you know? They're not really letting the release of the Phoenix hamper their spirits or their skills, that's for sure. Can't wait to get up in those clouds. Should be nice. Should be nice. Pardon me. Sorry, guys. It's been so like humid and damp outside. It wasn't even hot yesterday, but I had to turn the AC on because the humidity levels were just bananas. It was so gross in here. Went to go like touch my bed, and like my bed was like wet. You know, like sometimes it gets so, the humidity, I don't know if it depends, I guess, where you live, but yeah, the humidity here in the summer is just outrageous. What monitor do I have? Danny, you can put exclamation point monitor. Is weather radar working? No, that's on a Sobo. I find people like to comment and be like, well, the PMDG doesn't even come with weather radar. Well, no, it's not. The PMDG doesn't. No airplane comes with weather radar right now. So yeah. Do you know of an equivalent MiG do like the one you're using of an Airbus X-plane? Not yet, Arrow. Something tells me that the company that made this one is also doing one for the Airbus, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I really don't know. Do the windows open? No, the windows don't open. Terrain radar does work, yes, and I will turn that on when we get up to the runway here. Am I using live traffic add-on? No. I'm using VATSIM, Virtual Air Traffic Simulator. And I'm using AIG for the model matching. Took off from Toronto yesterday in Phoenix, and I thought the game was getting the outside temp wrong. It was gross, dude. Gross. We'll be back anytime soon in X-Plane? I have no clue, Omar. I really don't know, man. I mean, yeah, we'll be back in X-Plane. I just don't know when. I really don't know when, man. I'm sorry. Abdul, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. What graphics card do I have? A 3080. Hey, Cap, is ASUS good for Microsoft Flight Simulator? I'm doing TUI. I don't understand that question, Danny. I'm sorry, man. Is ASUS good? I mean, sure. But I don't know what that has to do with TUI Jet or something. I'm also not on Unicom, and I have my, usually I'd use my radio stack, but it's blocked right now by the second camera, so. Does AIG work for in-game multiplayer? Does anybody know? In-game multiplayer? It's a good question. I don't know. I do not know, Kevin. Version of the PMDG? Whatever's up to date, man. Whatever that is. New build, do you recommend a 2080 Ti or a 3070 Ti? For a new build, 3070, my dog. If you can, squeeze a 3080. 3080 Ti if you can squeeze it. I know they're expensive, but well worth it in my opinion. All right, let's hold on the runway. We just had a departure out of here. We're going to give them about a minute. Ride Dog can swing it. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, go with the 3080 Ti if you can. That'll definitely. You are behind me. Yes, thank you. You don't have to keep spamming that in chat, though, Sasha. It's okay. It is all right. If you're flying with me, great. Awesome. If you can't make it, hey, no problem. Is Navigraph and an update AirAC required for VATSIM? I don't know if it's required defuse, but it is definitely suggested. The controllers, you know, we've had a couple people fly with me that haven't had an updated AirAC, and it's been an issue, you know, so, yeah. All right, friends, joystick cam's going on. Enjoy the departure. Catch you guys on the other side. Throttle's up to about 40%. Good. Brakes are off. Good. Clock has started. Good. Let's do it. Oh, shit. Hold on. Forgot to do all my lights. What am I doing over here? Sleeping today, Captain. Strobe lights, wing lights. Good. We're on. Let's do it. And toga. Takeoff power set. Airspeed is alive.
80 knots.
Cross check.
V1. Rotate.
Rotate. Positive rate.
Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Fly your flight directors. Beauty. Climb power set. Let's get flaps up to position 1. And we'll start our right turn. That auto trim is so annoying in the 700. Flaps clean. That'll get rid of the auto trim. Retractables, runway turnoffs, and taxi lights are coming off. Auto brake off. Lock the gear. There's 250 on the speed. Pitch for climb. Lemon Margie, nice. Is it any good? Not a fan of the lemons, Jordan. That's just me, but yeah. All right, 8,000 feet. Autopilot's coming on. Wing lights coming off. I'll bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Sweet. Nice departure. Go ahead and turn our sounds down here just a little bit as well. Don't need to go deaf today. Wonderful. You guys some wing views here coming out. Beauty. 4K or full HD? I'm running in full HD. It's solid. Took a road trip to Cornwall yesterday to pick it up. Nice. Have you flown to India? We have. I haven't recently, but we have, yes. Back in a bit, have to join a conference call, despite my aggressive letter writing campaign to not have calls during Captain Canada streams. If only, eh? If only. Thanks, man. Appreciate you, Sky Pilot. I'll catch you soon, man. All right, we're up and above 10,000 feet. Landing lights are off. Engine start switches to the off position. And we'll put the seatbelts to auto. Don't foresee any crazy turbulence or anything like that, so we'll let the flight attendants start their service. Isn't the CDU like $800? It is, yes. Yep. Welcome to flight simming, man. A rich man's game. Flight simming is expensive as all hell, dude. Hey, Captain, have you flown to Shannon? We have before, yeah. I had a maple lemonade the other day from Canada. It was definitely a different kind of flavor for sure. Found it in Vancouver. Is that a normal thing in Canada? A maple lemonade? A drink? I don't know if I've ever heard of that, Matt. These clouds are tight. They are. They're beautiful. Look at that. Sheesh. We also have to set the standard barometric pressure. Good. Where'd you fly in India? Where did we fly? I think Mumbai. Or Delhi? I think Mumbai, maybe. Have we been to Leeds, Bradford? Yes, absolutely, Alfie. Yeah, we've got good scenery by Orbex. Yeah. With these views, I can't go back to X-Plane. It's making it real difficult, man. I'm almost holding out for, like, X-Plane 12 at this point, Chaotic DJ. I'm just waiting for them to be like, X-Plane 12 is released into beta, and I'm like, yay, all right, let's go. How to get your wing views? Captain Colorado, you... Honestly, the easiest way, man, XP72's got a great video on it, dude. YouTube or Google custom wing views Microsoft Flight Sim. It's just way easier that way than me trying to explain how you do it. If you're familiar with how you do it in X-Plane, you have to change an X, Y, and Z value in the camera config file. What do I do for a living? You're looking at it, man. Very fortunate. JC.
Wow, wow, wow. The
Wow, wow, wow.
clouds. It's
Yeah.
like seeing knockers for the first and 20th time. Never fails.
That was not nice, sir. I almost spit my drink out everywhere. It's like seeing knockers for the first time, he says. Jesus Christ. Oh, dude, I almost spit that out everywhere. Jesus, dude. Thank you for the donation, JC. Appreciate you, man. Oh, boy. You guys, man. Thank you, dude. Appreciate the support, man. Oh, boy, you guys, man. Microsoft Flight Simulator have good quality Mumbai, Delhi, and Chennai Airport. Do they? Okay, yeah, we'll have to visit, man. We'll have to visit. This guy, dude. Oh, man. Climbing too slow? What do you mean? We're climbing perfectly fine, man. We're already up to 22,000 feet almost. We're climbing at 2,600 feet per minute. That is more than ample. More than ample. You're flown in Romania. Good question. Chat? I don't remember. I flown in Pakistan. You should try the new Islamabad airport PIS. I'll have to take a look. Thank you for the suggestion. Remember, guys, if you have any suggestions, please join the Discord. We have a full suggestion channel and page dedicated for everybody that has requests that'd like to see me fly into certain airports. So, yeah. Once you've seen a set of knockers, you want to see them all. You guys, man. Aerosoft just released Anchorage. Oh, really? Damn, I didn't know that. That's absolutely awesome. Yeah, we'll have to do some Alaska ops up in Anchorage. I had no clue. PMDG 737 freighter milk runs. Oof. Delicious. Some pretty big clouds. Yeah, there's like a whole line of cloud. It's pretty wild. Is there a big difference between Microsoft Flight Simulator graphics low and high? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I think the sim looks good no matter what, but yeah, I haven't really tested that. How the hell do I have a subscription? Thank you, forever gifted me. There you go, Sergeant Visual. Probably Smitty, to be honest with you. Smitty gifted out 60 members already today. Madman he is. Have you flown lately in the Basel Zurich area? Whenever I fly there, my sim starts to heavily stutter, but only there. Interesting. Do you have any scenery that is there, Mats? Trying to think if maybe you have some scenery that's out of date that needs updating or something like that. I don't know. Slacks, what's up, my friend? Good to see you, Alex. Hope all is well. There's a nice view. I'm praying so badly for the Flight Factor 777 to come out good. Yeah, hopefully it does, man. I mean, Flight Factor's definitely gotten better. If you look at like their most, you know, their releases and stuff. I'm not a fan of the 320, but that's my personal opinion. But yeah, they're definitely getting better. You stop playing Microsoft Flight Sim when X-Plane 12 is out? Probably not. No, probably use both, to be honest with you. Probably use both. Clouds are on Ultra? Yes, clouds are on Ultra. But those trees, I don't know why, but it hasn't let me join the Discord for a while. I tried a couple months ago and it didn't work. Have you ever been in the Discord, Jax? We do have like you have to like do a little bit of I don't even know what it's called. You have to like read, there's a thing. So hey Cap, are you wearing the Sennheiser headset that you sent a link for? Am I wearing them? No, I just have headphones now, Kevin. I have them, they're back there in case this microphone breaks, but no, I'm using my Bayer Dynamic DT990 Pros. Probably the best headset I've ever worn, but they don't have a microphone, so I didn't include them in my suggestions. Best freeware add-ons for Microsoft Flight Simulator recommendations. Go to flightsim.to and go crazy, man. Go to flightsim.to and click on most downloaded. That's probably the easiest way, man. flightsim.to is the website. I've been in the Discord before, but I left, and now it says unable to accept an invite. What's your Discord name, Jax? I wonder if maybe you were banned. Did you do something? Did you say something? I'm not sure, man. Simwings just dropped Anchorage for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Just picked it up. Wait, so Simwings dropped Anchorage, and Aerosoft dropped... Wait. Am I mixing things up here? I thought I saw somebody... Have I seen the 330 previews? I did see it. I thought I just saw it. Somebody said, maybe they say Pank? Going on 2 weeks without opening my beloved X-Plane. Can't get enough of it right now. Welcome, man. Sweet, Kevin. Enjoy, dude. Yeah. Can you get a link to that? What's that? The Anchorage Simwings. Okay, so it was it was Anchorage that got released, correct? It was Anchorage and not Juno. Why did I say Juno? Did somebody say that a Juno was released, or is it just Anchorage? Aerosoft is the seller, but Simwings made it. It's the same product, I think. Got you. Okay. Shouldn't our call sign be SK364, not Scandinavian? New to flight sim. So, David, you have an ITA and an ICAO. Airline abbreviations are always done by 3 letters. So whenever there's like an airline, it's so yeah. Whenever you're flying, it should be 3. So SAS. Thanks, that website is amazing. Yes, flightsim.to, all kinds of free stuff, man. Absolutely amazing website. Yeah, must have. Bookmark it, make sure you get it. Matt, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. Welcome. Hope all is well. Thanks for being here. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying today's live stream, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. I know it's not the most requested destinations that flying to, but I think it's important to sometimes fly up here, man. And I absolutely love flying in Norway. The weather, the visuals, the airports that we're flying into today, they're just beautiful. So, yeah. The elevator is way too sensitive on rotation and flare. Do you experience that? Not really, William. I mean, you can always go and edit your joystick profile, your yoke profile, make it less sensitive. But no, I think it's just, I mean, I think it flies, this airplane flies very much like the 737 simulator that I went to. Kind of floaty, but not really. I remember that when I was flying in the real 737 simulator, once you lift that nose, man, the airplane just wants to go, and you're kind of easing the pressure down as the nose wants to come up on you. So, yeah, I don't know. Good evening, Cap. Greetings from Dubai. Hope you are doing well. SR88 Gaming, good to see you, my friend. I am doing well, dude. I hope you're doing well. But it does it not do anything on rotation and the flare. Weird, William. I'm not sure, man. I don't know. Maybe just, you know, it's so that your call sign is 3 letters, but your flight number, like to put in your FMS, is 2 letters, which is Scandinavian, is SK. I always put the 3 letters in my regularly. So look at that weather updating. Jesus. What is the best payware aircraft for Microsoft 2020? I think you're looking at it, Seawalker. I think just like the overall performance and aircraft in general, it's probably this one or the Phoenix. Like, I don't think you can go wrong. My only gripe with the Phoenix is just the performance issues. There's a lot going on with that airplane, and it needs some heavy optimization. I know that they've just done an optimization pass. They said to expect between 15 and 20% better performance. So that's good, but I think it needs a couple more of those. So yeah. You put your call sign in your FMC? Yes, you do. But I always put Scandinavian, like SAS. Will you be hopping in the CRJ again? Do Phoenix and PMDG put them to shame? It's tough, G-Mark. It's a great airplane. It's a great airplane. But we flew a lot of the CRJ, man, for like a while. It was the only airplane out, right? So yeah. Hey, Gap, there are a lot of new X-Plane 12 previews out there, but after Microsoft Flight Simulator Ortho experience, it's hard for me to get excited about when X-Plane 12 comes out. I agree, man. Dude, I agree 100%. I agree 100%. And I watched a video last night. I believe it's FS Elite. FS Elite is doing like a breakdown or a rundown with X-Plane about some stuff now, and yeah, it looks good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, man. I mean, it looks good. X-Plane does look good, but again, and just to kind of reiterate what I was saying the other day, if you missed my rant on Monday, we had an epic rant and almost a meltdown rant on X-Plane 12 and the future of X-Plane. I just feel like their priorities are just a little bit skewed to what exactly the community wants, and I understand that I'm not a developer and I'm not the owner of X-Plane, so I'm not the one that has that final say. But I just feel like their path is just not exactly the one that the community wants. I think that they're leaving out a lot of things that really need to be changed in order for X-Plane to be that next gen simulator. You know, X-Plane 12. Have they said when the 800 is coming out? Yeah, Louis, it's coming out in August. We're getting the 800 variant. I don't know if PMDG can do it, but the 737 pilot told me that you can open thrust reversers at 5 feet. I don't know. Which one is more fun to fly, the Phoenix or the PMDG? Well, I'm always going to say this, Pedro, just because, in my personal opinion, I prefer flying with a yoke. I think it's more fun. I feel like I have more of control, if you will, over the airplane flying a yoke. That being said, flying with a joystick is extremely satisfying as well. And flying with a joystick almost feels like a day off. It's not really a day off, but flying with a joystick it's just so simple, right? It's so simple. You're making just the tiniest little inputs and movements. Flying with a yoke, I feel like it's a lot more hands-on. You have, there's a lot more control that you have with the airplane, but that's just a personal opinion that I have, right? X-Plane just doesn't seem to want to push the envelope with a new version. They've almost 2 years of seeing what Microsoft Flight Simulator is doing and releasing 12 looking like 11 with a few extras. I don't disagree with you, man. I really don't disagree with you. Music for all. And what's funny is if you actually go over to the FS Elite YouTube channel and you watch the most current interviews that have been done with Austin, the developer and owner of X-Plane, he even admits to himself that the simulator looks a lot like X-Plane 11 with new clouds and new sky colors and stuff like that. And he said that they're trying to fix that and that they're hard at work trying to fix that. Apparently they've hired a whole new team to address like the ground textures. They're looking at all of their options and how they're going to do ground textures, and he wants to do new roads because he feels like the roads are weird. And so yeah, I don't disagree, man. Would you say that the 737 overall is more hands-on than the 320? Absolutely, 110%, yes. Hey Cap, do you use flap 1 or 5 for takeoff? Flap 5, Chase, usually always flap 5. I was thinking about buying the 146 Professional, but should I buy the 737 instead? That's up to you, Seawalker. I mean, that really comes down to user preference, man. I don't think you can go wrong. I think both airplanes are really well done. In my opinion, I think this is the airplane to beat. This and the Phoenix are the two airplanes to beat. But again, that's just my personal opinion, man. You may go to another YouTuber and they'll tell you something completely different, So it really depends, man. All right, so we've got a base altitude here of above 6,000 feet. So that's what I'm going to plug in here. 6,000 feet. We're 12 miles till top of descent. Remember, I told you this is not a long flight. So we're going to go 6,000 feet. We're going to plug that in. Beautiful. We've got 6,000 in. The aircraft should start descending itself here shortly. We've got our top of descent 10 miles out now. 10 miles till top of descent. So that's good. And then once we start our descent, we'll start worrying about auto brake. We'll start worrying about the rest of the stuff up there. Cool. We can go ahead and get the seatbelt signs back to the on position, as we will be starting our descent here momentarily. I'll give you this wing view right here as the engines spool down and we start the descent. YVR just resumed regular service from Heathrow with the A380. Couldn't be happier watching her rip in after work. Very cool, Clay. Very cool, man. WestJet's got a crazy sale right now. I can go to London. I can go to Gatwick, London Gatwick from Toronto, round trip for $900. That's a pretty good price. I was heavily debating it the other night. I was like, I can't do another vacation. I just spent too much money on my last vacation, and I just bought a farm. I can't justify doing it right now, man. Hey Cap, how do you update your Phoenix? Supposedly a huge frame increase. Have I updated it? I have not. Yes, sorry, I have. I haven't flown with it yet. Yeah. I don't know if I should just wait for freeware 737 or just buy this one. I'm getting burnt out of Airbus and need a change up. This one's a lot of fun, Jordan. I mean, yeah, a lot of fun, dude. I don't think you can go wrong with this one. Or I can fly on a... Can you believe that WestJet is flying the MAX 8 from Toronto to... There's the engine spool down. WestJet's flying the MAX 8 from Toronto to Edinburgh, and then Edinburgh back to Toronto. Can you believe that? I thought that was a little bit crazy. 7.5 hour flight from Toronto to Edinburgh, and they're doing the MAX 8. It's crazy, man. Crazy. I just say I wait till August and get the 800. There you go, Ghost. It's up to you, man. Just spent $600 on Chicago to Denver. Should just go to London then, right? There you go. Do you know how to make the replay good? Replay with reversers and spoilers on the Phoenix? You have to set them, Pedro. So before you start your replay, you have to start them. Thank you for reminding me. I don't think I have my replay system up. Give me a second here. Desktop, flight recorder. Screen's going to go blank for a second, but I'm just going to open up our flight recorder. There we go. When will you be flying in the UK again? Probably this week, to be honest with you. But we'll see. Regarding X-Plane 12, I absolutely agree with you, Cap. Hope they focus less on trees. Yes. Less on trees, less on water, less on a default A330 that nobody's going to fly. Yeah. I've been on 6.5 hours of 737-700. It's not that fun. Yeah, narrow body, man. I don't know, dude. Iceland Air does some pretty long max flights. Yeah, I saw, don't they fly it from like Reykjavik to like down to North Carolina or something? I saw Jeb Brooks. Who knows who Jeb Brooks is? Better than Sam Chewy. Alaska does Honolulu to Anchorage with the 800 and the 900s. Jesus, dude. That's crazy, man. Exclamation point replay in chat, alt. Would you feel comfortable flying on a Max? Yeah, of course. Yeah. Do you have any Miami scenery? I do, yes. Latin VFR, Miami. But I mean, trees are awesome. I mean, you don't play flight sim to look at trees? Blows my mind, man. Blows my mind. Sam Chewy's like an airline advertising channel. No hate though. No, neither. Like I said, like I don't have any hate, man. Anybody that's doing the YouTube game, anybody that's doing anything, there's no hate, man. I don't, you know, like being that I do this as a full-time job, I completely understand. There's no hate, but that also means that just like my content, some people can't stand me, right? Some people come in and they see me dressed like this and they're like, look at this pompous dickhead. I already know that happens, man. Like, people don't understand and people don't take the time to, like, you know, get to know somebody or get to know anything. But yeah, just, you know, same reason, you know, just like people don't like me, I don't like Sam Chewy, right? Like, I can't stand watching his content. Just the way it is, man, you know? Luca, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you? Do you use Rex Acu Seasons? I don't use Rex, no. Jeb Brooks is cool, not that annoying as other trip reports. I agree. Yeah, I like Jeb. Jeb's a good guy. Hey, Cap, any reason why I can't get my landing rate monitor tool tip to pop up? Thanks, Jeremy. Go to the LRM website, exclamation point in chat LRM, and then take a look at the documentation that comes with it, FAQ section of the website. Yeah, and that should explain some things, guys. How do I, in the MICDO, how do I change, you guys showed me this before, how do I change where my transition altitude is? How do I change that in here? You guys showed me and I completely forget how to do it. I don't know where I'm supposed to be looking. How do I change my transition height? Because it's going to give me like some crazy, I think it's going to give me like 18,000 feet as transition. Descent and forecast. Ah, thank you. Trans level. Ha ha. Thank you, Calvin. Appreciate you, man. Okay, so let's come down here and we can see transition altitude. It says by ATC, but if you go to the approach charts, it should show you 7,000 feet. So we want 7,000, not 18. So we'll go flight level 70. Thank you. Awesome. Appreciate you as always. Cool. There we go. So now we've got 7,000 feet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Look at this beauty descending. Gorgeous. Look at those views, man. Wild. Hey, Cap, I'm seriously thinking about buying the Cockpit CDU. How long have you had this, and are there any bad points? Love the idea of using the mouse less often. Phil, I have had mine for, oh, I don't know, man. I'd probably say over 6 months now. I use it a lot in X-Plane. I've used it a lot in X-Plane. They just came out with this, I think, about 2 weeks ago. They had the beta, which they sent me, which worked pretty well. The only thing that didn't work in the beta was the execute button wouldn't light up. They've seemed to have fixed that. I'm now running the actual current version of it, which is the release version. No complaints so far, man. I mean, ideally, Phil, just remember that it's a, you know, it's an expensive piece of hardware. So like when I'm not using it, I have a special sheet that I put over it. I don't let like any dust get into it. It comes with a nice little stand, which is very handy. It's in the stand that it is right now. I really like it, man. I truly, really love it. I know that it's an expensive tool, but I think somebody mentioned it in chat earlier. You use your FMC more than you use like the yoke and stuff like that, right? So Yeah, I absolutely love it, man. And I mean, if you can afford it and it's not something that like you're not, you know, like you're not going to be, you know, it's not going to break the bank or anything, I would definitely suggest it, man. It is absolutely awesome, and it's so cool to have. I promise you, it's so cool to have. Juliet, flying into Oakland doesn't work well when you have a flight plan flying into SFO. Uh-oh, flyboy. Yeah, that wouldn't work. All right, cool. Descending nicely through 18,000 feet, coming up on 17,000 now. You can see our arrival path, so it kind of does this weird snaking in there. By the way, the lower DU should be blank. Okay, there you go. Just so everybody's realisms, get the realism hats on, and we can call ourselves professional simulator pilots. All right, we are looking for a localizer of 1099 and 266. We're going to put 109.9 in here, flip you over. We'll do it in the backup on the FO side as well. 109.9, good. And 266 on the course heading here. 266, good. 266, good. All right, cool. Sweet. All of that is set. Happy there. Good. Do you know if the EFB is going to be released with the next PMDG update? They said it was, Matt. I believe they delayed it by a week, though. I think they did. I don't know. We're going to put our auto brake to 3. We're going to arm our ground spoilers. We're going to do that all now. We shouldn't need spoilers. Should be fine slowing down the aircraft. It should all be good. But yes, I think so, Matt. I believe that they said that the update was going to include the EFB. Fingers crossed. I know we're all looking forward to it. You have to do the localizer setting if you're not flying on VATSIM. Feels like automatic in the 320. It is automatic in the 320 G Mark. And again, with the 7.3, a little bit of a more hands-on aircraft, you do have to manually put in your frequencies and your course heading. Those need to be both done manually. Hopefully they fix the control animations too. Yeah, so they're not at like 5 FPS. I mean, I can get over that. That's fine. I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, I can agree with you. Does the weather radar work? So harsh. It doesn't work in the entire simulator. It's not like it doesn't work in this aircraft. The weather that's been locked by Asobo, and I believe they're unlocking it soon. So I downloaded Microsoft Flight Simulator on the Microsoft Store, and I don't know where it got downloaded. Any suggestions? Microsoft Flight Sim forums, Captain Colorado. I have no clue where it's installed on your computer either, man. You're gonna have to go to the Microsoft Flight Sim forums, and I'm sure it's gonna be up there of where it installed it. Unfortunately, I do not know. I'm sorry, man. I wish I could help out a little bit better than that, but I can't. Matthew O, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. 4-minute ETA. I always add about 10-15 minutes onto that. I would say we'll probably be down on the ground in about 15 or 20 minutes. That's an ETA. That's an ETE, so estimated time en route. So that calculation is done by our current speed, our current altitude, flying directly towards the airport. Obviously, we're not doing that. We've actually got, you can see here, it's actually taken us out. We've kind of got a weird little arrival here. So yeah, I would say about 15-20 minutes we'll be down on the ground. Watching your aircraft from Volanta, very cool. Surely the search bar next to the window buttons. What's that? You haven't flown the PMG, you're trying to learn. No worries, T-Mac. No worries at all, man. Are you doing a RadNav? No, we're doing an ILS approach. Don, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. All right, we're going to head over to our NitRef page now. I'm just going to plug in some information here. We're doing a Flaps 30 arrival, so we're going to look for about 136 on the approach. That should be good. Localizer 1099 and 266. We're just going to confirm that again. 266, 266, 1099, 1099. Both in the active pages. So we're all good there, friends. We're looking good. Currently 3 others behind me. Nice. I'll make sure that we vacate the runway efficiently. What are we looking at here? Where are we going to vacate? Probably Alpha 4, maybe Alpha 3 or Alpha 2. But hopefully we hit Alpha 4. Should be good. Bandit! Holy! Good to see you, my friend. Hope all's well. Nice long runway here. 10,000 feet, too. Huge no floaties to you, Bandit. 26 months. Hey, Kyle. Long time no see. How was the F-18? It was fun, man. It was fun. I actually was speaking with Thrustmaster this morning. They thoroughly enjoyed it, man. They felt like we did a really good job showcasing the Thrustmaster products, and of course the add-on. So yeah, thanks, man. When are you going to start streaming X-Plane again? I have no clue, Xander. No clue, man. If I had to be honest with you, man, X-Plane right now is just not feeling it, dude. Just not feeling it, man. That doesn't mean I'm never going to go back to flying X-Plane. It's just I'm just currently... I'm having a lot more fun in Microsoft Flight Sim. I'll just leave it at that. Hey, Cap, that ginger beard is simply stunning. Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it, man. The engine parameters are always displayed on the lower DU, so the crew might not notice a problem occurs after it rises. The displays be blended. Got you. Okay. We're coming up on 10,000 feet. We'll get our fixed landing lights on. We'll also get the engine start switches over to continuous. We will ding the cabin. Let them know here that we are on our final approach now. After the PMDG and Phoenix release, not many people are on X-Planes, it seems. Well, no, there are, man. There's, you know, unfortunately, there's always that group of people that just like, oh, Microsoft Flight Simulator sucks. I'm an X-Plane diehard, and I will never leave it. And that's up to them, man. I personally think they're missing out, right? I mean, I'm very optimistic that when X-Plane 12 comes out, we're going to have 2 great simulators to use. And for me, I'm excited, man. I'm excited because that means that whenever one simulator starts to get stale, so to speak, or I feel like I need a change, I need to go fly in something different, I've always got, a backup. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm looking forward to having two viable sims to fly in. Very much looking forward to it. I'm using LRM, right? I am, yeah, landing rate monitor. Although I did a flight last night and it wasn't popping up. I don't know what happened. I don't know if my PC's been acting a little bit weird, but yeah. I did a flight last night and LRM wasn't working, so for whatever reason, I'm not quite sure why. Let's put flaps 1 out as the aircraft seems to want to descend. I'm going to keep my speed up at 210 though. Keep 210 on my speed, and I'm going to go flaps 1, which should help with the descent. Now, what is our intercept here? Intercept on the ILS is going to be, we need to be at TICMU. TICMU for 4,700. Well, we better start descending then, airplane. 4,700. I'm going to go vertical speed. I'm going to descend that at, 1,500 feet per minute. Should be good. There we go. That's good. Cool. So, making our final descent now into Trondheim. Are we at the... Your landings weren't as buttery as my last one during the practice last night? You're correct. Yeah. Is it right now, is now the time of the year where, like, Norway gets, like, 20 hours of sun? Are we in that time of the year? Like, so if we keep flying real-world time, I mean, the sun looks pretty high up there. I don't think the sun's going to set anytime soon, but... Is it, like, 10 o'clock at night and it's still light, like, here? Is it, like, that time of the year in Norway? Looks like there's someone in front of me. Where? Oh, yes, there is. I see him right here. Just past 5 miles. Good. Well, in that case, let's start slowing it down. Let's go to, like, 190. We'll just make sure we don't... We'll go flaps 5 degrees. Really help with the flap settings here. Good. It's bright for like 18 hours. Okay, good. It's light outside at 22 even in Denmark. Okay, cool. As someone who lives in Oslo, it's been pretty cloudy this week. I like clouds, but as long as that sun doesn't go away. Some of the textures out here are just not very good. Understandable. My ortho and X-plane is just atrocious out here. Let's go ahead and set our
2500.
1010, 2500. Don't pay attention to that. We're just coming over this fjord, something like that. Do you use the flaps or spoilers lever on the Thrustmaster? I use it for spoilers. Yeah. There's actually 2 people in front of us that I see now. Okay, let's really start to slow this down. Let's go 180. And I can chill on the descent here about 1,000 feet per minute.
Minus traffic, Scandinavian 456, inbound ILS, runway 27.
There we go. You heard him. All right, let's arm our approach. There's 4,700 feet. Aircraft starting its turn. I'm going to turn the sounds up. Enjoy the arrival, friends. Localizers captured. Wide slopes coming up. Speed looks great. Look at this arrival, dude. Holy. Crazy. We are currently 15 miles out, so no need to get the gear down quite yet or anything like that. Am I on TikTok? No. Somebody told me to go on TikTok, though. They're like, you know how much money you can make on TikTok posting, like, these videos? It's, like, really interesting, eh? Because I guess there's, like, billions and billions of people using TikTok. If I would like to post my landings and stuff like that, apparently there'd be a lot of revenue generated from that. I don't know. Don't do it. Yeah, I know. I wasn't thinking of doing it. Trust me. Somebody was saying I should look at that for Instagram as well, but just post all my butters? Okay. Isn't that every landing? Kappa? Big Kappa in chat? Big Kappa for smashes? Alright, 12 miles out. Looking good. We're on localizer. We're on glide slope. All is swell and well up here. Create a TikTok to promote your streams. Are getting a few hundred views in the first two. Yeah, somebody said like you can get crazy amount of views. I don't know. I honestly hate social media, so I don't know if I would be the best one for that. I really dislike social media. The only reason I have social media is because of my YouTube channel. Alright, 10 miles. Speed down to 170. Let's go gear down. 9.5. Getting some rain here on the windshield. Let's go flaps 15 degrees. We fly a Boeing 737 SpiceJet from Mumbai to Chennai. We'll see. Throw that in the Discord though, please. Printf. I'm not going to remember right now, man. Got a lot going on. Alright, final approach speed 131.
2,500.
Look at this. Crazy. Jeez. Alright, we're recording as well. Seven and a half miles. Let's get fully configured. We're going 136 on the approach speed. Let's go flaps 25. And flaps 30 degrees. Our landing flaps today. Alrighty, friends. Landing checklist. Gear is down 3 green. Flaps are 30 and indicated. Ground spoilers are armed with a green light. Cabin crew has been advised. You guys have been advised to make sure all of our lights are on. We're looking good here. Lit up like a Christmas tree. There comes the runway. Oh my goodness. This was beautiful. Look at this approach. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Alright, friends. Well, enjoy the arrival. Catch you down on the ground. My airplane. Let's do it. My throttles. My airplane. God, I love how this airplane flies, man. It's just so good. So satisfying. A little bit under our slope here. We'll bring that nose back up. Checked. This is why I love flying in Norway, dude.
400.
Middle marker.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Reversers, nose down gently. See the LRM didn't pop up. Nose is down. Decelerating. $60 knots. Reverser stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Trondheim. Hey, it was a nice one. Felt smooth. Thankfully, we've got Sim Toolkit Pro to be able to tell us the arrival rate. So soft it didn't register. It's a good one for sure. I don't think it was that soft, but it was nice. All right, train radar can come off. Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome, welcome, welcome. 43 minutes. Hey, we're 2 minutes early. We like that. Sweet, we'll stop the clocks. Go ahead and spool up the APU. Landing lights off. Runway turn-offs off. Keep our taxi light on. Beautiful scenery here in Trondheim as well. What an epic approach, dude. Coming in through the rain clouds like that. Just stunning. Stunning, stunning, stunning. Wing lights off, strobe lights off. Sweet. Welcome, my friends. Let's clean up the flaps, clean up the spoilers here as well. Look at that water down there. Just gorgeous. We've been doing some Japan hops in the Phoenix. It's been really a blast. They have some good freeware scenery. They have a ton of free scenery, Captain Lee. Yeah, I need to go back to Japan, man. There's some beautiful scenery down there. I agree. Decap 1 on final. What are you targeting as your touchdown marker? Do you have a reference? The 1,000 footers mark. The 1,000 footers. The big chunky white lines. That's what you're aiming for, and usually you want to land slightly after them. But that's your aiming point for your flare and stuff. What do we think the landing rate was on that one, guys? What do we think it was? Just a mirror, the auto brake's weak on the PMDG. Shouldn't be stopping much faster with reverse and auto brake 3. I don't know. Scenery looks similar to Canada, reminds you of Alberta. Yeah, yes and no. The foothills and stuff like that, Erin. I could see that. The foothills of Alberta. Yeah, I could see that. Those lights off. APU generators on. And here's our stand, 3-2. It was a 96 feet per minute. Friends, sorry, 94 feet per minute. We like those. We like those ones. Extra Butari. Nice looking scenery. Yeah, it's beautiful scenery. Beautiful scenery, man. All right, there we go. Stand 32. Beautiful. Cool. Park brake on. Stop the recording here. Stop recording. Beautiful. Sweet. There we go. Oof, look at that park job. 10 out of 10, Captain. Take a look at that park job here for a second. Oh. Just gorgeous. Look at that. My goodness. Almost professional. Sweet. Cool. Let's set our flaps here again. Some Skymark 700 hops to Japan with some Starflyer 320. There you go. 9.8. Okay. Fair enough. 9.8. All right, let me get all the lights back on. Let me disconnect from VATSIM. Actually, we're just gonna wait for that. We arm our ground spoilers. Good. Gap, any plans for next 11 stream? No. Cap, what altitudes are activating your flare? Can never get as smooth as you. I don't know, start your flare around 20, cut the power. Cap, can we get a cycle of your custom views? A cycle of my custom views? This is my regular view. This is number 1 down to the MIC CDU, not the MIC 2, the CDU. 8 is my overhead panel, 7 is left wing, 9 is right wing, 3 is aft right wing, 2 is aft left wing, 4 is outside right side, 6 is right side, outside left side. Yeah, that's it. 5 is a head like this, GoPro view we call it. 5. Yeah. All right, cool, sweet. Are we disconnected? We are disconnected. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and turn our sounds down here a little bit. Down to about there should be good. Let's hit the replay button. Oh yes, we like that. What is making that noise? Yes, it does not like those lights for some reason. All right, let me pause the replay. We'll bring it all the way out here. Have a good look at it. We'll jump outside. We'll go back over here like this. Good. Come down. All right. Look at that. We'll watch this one here. Resume. Get some tunes playing for you guys as well. It's always a taxi light. Yeah, I agree. Felt like a nice approach though. Came in real nice. A little bit of wind. There's our flare. Cut the power. Hold it. Oof. Real good. Hold that center line. Real good. Happy with that one, friends. With like this view. Hey Gap, how do I contact you? Like email, DM, where can I find your contact info? Go to my YouTube and go to the About section. There should be an email there, or Discord, whatever one, Boeing down the road. Discord also works. I'm on Discord every day. 1,000 footers. There's the flare. Cut the power. Hold it. Oh my goodness, that was beautiful. That was a beauty, my friends. Feels good, man, to be back in this aircraft. After flying the Phoenix for the last 2 weeks, feels real good to be back in this airplane. That was a beautiful landing as well. I'm super happy with that one. Super happy with that one. You ever flown to Portugal? Absolutely, of course. Dude, I love flying to Portugal. Lisbon's one of my favorite places to fly, man. One of my favorite places. Those trees need to pay attention. What is the landing rate, please? What was the landing rate? 94 feet per minute. Oh, right on the 1,500 footers, too. Not on the 1,000 footers. That's what we're aiming for. Got that Scandinavian energy. Must be, man. Must be. Holy. All right, let's do some wing views and stuff for you guys here. We like our wing views. Don't sink. Don't sink. Madeira. Madeira is fun. Yeah, we've been there before, of course. Haven't done Madeira in a while. Yeah, we could do Madeira. It's been a while. It's always fun. Nice church here. I just saw that. Don't sink. You ever flown into Gibraltar? Absolutely, Matt. Yes, of course. You have to remember, Matt, I've been doing this full-time for 3 years, streaming for 5 years. You can pretty much name every airport. Oh, dude, that was so smooth. That was so smooth. Kissed the runway on that one, my amigos. Absolutely kissed the runway. I've flown to Billund? I think so, yeah. Cap, you ever seen the ATOPS program where you can fly a motion sim at American Airlines or JetBlue? I have, Steve. Have you seen the price that is attached to that, though, Steve? I think it's like $500 or $600 an hour. I don't know about you, man, but I would definitely want to spend more than that. But, oh, sex. Gorgeous landing. Super happy with that one, friends. Super happy. All right, I'm going to rewind it fully. You guys are going to watch from GoPro view. Hopefully it doesn't yell all kinds of stuff at us the whole time, but I don't think it will. I think we're fine. All right, enjoy the replay, friends. I'm going to get set up for our second leg into Tromsø. Very much excited for this one. Catch you guys all in about 5 or 10 minutes. Enjoy the replay, guys. All right, my amigos, welcome back. I'm liking this new little playlist. It's kind of groovy, super funky. Sweet. All right, we're back. We're ready to rock and roll. Second leg today. Tromsø. Sorry, we're going into Tromsø from Trondheim. If I'm not butchering these, how to pronounce these cities. Hopefully I'm not. But yeah, should be a beautiful flight. I am definitely looking forward to this one. Let me go to the, give me a second here. Trying to get some, there we go. Leave that like that. Beautiful, cool, sweet. So, second leg today, we are, who are we? We are Scandinavian 4562. Service today is going to be about an hour and 15 minutes to Tromsø. Should be a beautiful flight, beautiful views, a long route. I did this flight yesterday with Smitty. We both enjoyed it. Smitty actually had a greasy 74 foot per minute landing, perfect on the 1,000 footers yesterday. So Smitty definitely has a one up on me. Hopefully I can redeem myself today on this approach. Absolutely beautiful approach. We've done this, I think we've done this once or twice in X-Plane, but we've never done it. Actually, we have done it in Microsoft Flight Sim, but we had freeware scenery. Now we're using the MM simulations. If you guys would like, huge shout out to MM as well. They sent me this scenery a while ago. I'm just a little bit late getting into flying to here. Exclamation point scenery 2 in chat. Scenery and then the number 2 if you're interested in seeing the scenery that we're using for Tromsø. It is incredibly well done. Highly suggested if you're somebody that loves flying in Norway, if you're looking for to add an airport to your scenery list, your library. Definitely can suggest even this one, man. I mean, kudos to Aerosoft for this airport. This is a beautiful airport as well. I think Aerosoft did a great job representing all these Norwegian airports. They've done a really good job. So all the airports that we flew into today, the freeware Oslo, this is a payware, and the Trondheim as well as a payware, but beautiful sceneries, man. I can honestly suggest all of them and not feel bad about you guys spending your hard-earned money on those sceneries. I think they're all great. So anyways, without further ado, let's jump inside the cockpit. We'll get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll into Tromsø. An hour and 15 minutes en route today. I believe we're going up to flight level 330. Should be a great flight, so let's do it, friends. Let's jump inside the cockpit. We'll get this bad boy programmed, ready to rock and roll. First thing is first, we're going to the overhead. We're getting our battery switch turned on. Beautiful. Let's get the external power on. It's going to bring some life to the airplane. Great. I'm going to go ahead and get my panel brightness up. First thing that I like to do. Cool. Let's go and get our ADIR set to the nav position. Left side nav, right side nav. Beautiful. Let's continue to scroll down here. Fuel pumps are all going to stay off. We're going to flip this guy over to bat bus. Everything looks good up there. We're good on that. Let's go ahead and arm our emergency exits, and we'll get our no smoking to the on position. Let's go and get our window heat on as well, left side and right side. Beautiful. Hydraulic pumps will stay off until we're ready for APU start. That looks good. Engine bleeds are coming off. APU bleed is off. Isolation valve is open. Again, 33,000 feet for today's leg, so we'll put in 33,000 feet into the pressurization panel, aka the Smitty panel. But honestly, I don't think it needs to be called the Smitty panel anymore. Smitty's got this etched into his brain. I haven't seen you, Smitty, mess this one up in a long time. You used to always. That's why we called it the Smitty panel, because you always used to forget to set it. He hasn't done that in forever, so he's good. Boomer Mind's working great. All right, logo lights coming on. Beautiful. I will now switch over my camera so that you guys can see exactly what's going on. I am using the CDU. Again, there is a link pinned up top on the chat, or if you'd like, there's a link in the description down below. If you have any questions, I will do my best to answer. It even says like the little message symbol here on this side, just like it does in the real world. Just like how it says message right here, there's these two little lights. This is a message, this is a fail, and I forget what comes over here as well. But it's modeled on this CDU as well. So yeah, it's absolutely awesome. All right, I'd like us to enter our IRS possession, so let's go to the FMC, and we're going to go to pause init. We're going to grab the left GPS. Oops, wrong way. We're going to grab the left GPS, populate that. We'll come back here. We'll throw that in there. Beautiful. Let's go over to our route page. Now sitting on the ground here in ENVA, and we're going over to ENTC, Tromsø. We'll populate that. Our flight number this afternoon was Scandinavian 4562, I think it was. Yeah, 4562. Yep, 4562. We'll populate that and throw that in there. Beautiful. Let's leave that like that for now. We'll go back to our menu page. We're going to go to FS Actions, and we're going to go to the fuel page now. Fuel for today's flight, 5655. So we'll plug that in, 5655, good. And we're going to go back to the return page. We're going to go to the payload manager now. Zero fuel weight today, 52.8. 52.8 today, we'll populate that. It's going to give us 127 passengers with about 3,300 kilograms of cargo. Seems good. I'm happy with that. Beautiful. We'll go back to the return page, return menu, good. Go back to the FMC, wonderful. Now we can start programming some stuff. Let's go to our departure page here today. We are planning the Nige 1 Bravo departure. So we'll find that on our list. Here it is, Nige 1 Bravo. Good. Out of runway 27, route, activate, and execute. Wonderful. We can go to next page. From Nigex, we're going to be going to Zulu 103. Go ahead and throw that up in here. Good. And we're going to be taking that to BNN, Bravo November, and we'll populate that. From BNN, we're going to Zulu 200. We'll populate that. From there, we're going to be going over to STM, Sierra Tango Mike. Sierra Tango Mike. Good. We'll populate that. Beautiful. Who's that? We've got Tori coming in with the 219 Norwegian Kronen. Thank you so much, Tori. I appreciate you, man. 219 Norwegian Kronen. I don't know what that translates to in Canadian or USD, but thank you very much, Tori. I truly do appreciate you, man. That is absolutely kind. We found out where you live now. We know that you live in Norway. Huge shout floaties to Tori. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that, dude. That is extremely kind of you, man. Really, really, really do appreciate that. Thank you, buddy. All right, so we've got that in there. Over to Sierra Tango Mike. From there, we're going to be going over to Zulu 201 Airway. Zulu 201. So we'll populate that. Good. From there, we're going over to Peno. Papa Echo November Oscar. Okay. There we go. And execute that. Good. From Peno, we're going to be doing direct to Atwig. So Atwig. Good. We'll populate that and execute that. Good. From Atwig, we're going to jump on our arrival page now. We're going to be on the Atwu 1 Mike arrival for the ILS runway 18, and we're going to have to pop open our charts now. This is one thing I forgot to do on my break. Pardon me. I will just import our new flight plan. And we can go to the taxi page. We'll populate you. We'll get you up here as well. Nice right turn off departure. Should be nice. And we'll get you open and populate you. And then we can go over ENTC. We'll get you open. We're going to be on the ILS runway 18. So if I populate that, I can see that I want to take it via non-RU. Because you can tell from our approach, we're going to be coming in here, non-RU at 5,000. So on the ILS approach, we want to take it via non-RU. So we'll go ahead and find that here on our CDU. Non-RU is right here, so we'll populate that. Good. Atwu 1 Mike, ILS 18 via non-RU. That's good. We'll execute that. Beautiful. Go to the legs page. We could scroll through here. We'll make sure we don't have any discontinuities, which we don't. Good to go, friends. Flight plan is all set up. Good. Let's go to our NITREF page. We can plug in some information here. I'm just going to get our taxi charts open there as well. Good. Populate you. Good. And I'll show you. Good. Cool. Sweet. Everything's good there. Cool. Zero fuel weight today. 52.8. On the burn on the fuel, we plan on burning 3.9. Oops. I forgot to do that. 52.8. I hit it twice. So on the burn, we plan on burning 3.9, which gives us a reserve of 1.9. We're going with a cost index today of 55. We're going with a cruise level of 3. Actually, let's do 350. About 35,000 feet. We'll execute that. Our average wind component today will be 152 at 17. 152 at 17. Good. We'll populate that. We'll clear that out. It says unable 265. That's fine. Cool. Transition altitude is 7,000 feet, so we can set that now. 7,000 feet. Beautiful. Let's go to our N1 limits here today. No D-rate on the takeoff, no D-rate on the climb, so 94.5 is set and fine. Let's go to our takeoff page. Flaps are going to be set to 5 degrees. Our CG weight this afternoon will be 18.3, which gives us a trim value of 6.26. Good. And we can have our V-speeds here, 120, 123, 132. And with that, pre-flight's complete. We're all set up. We're looking good up there. Cool. Let's get some background lights. Let's get a couple of the AFDS floodlights as well. I like my main panel brightness all the way up. Good. And we'll come over here and I'm going to flip this to 122.8. Again, I'm not using my radio stack today just because of where it is. Although I think if I turn it, it comes on. Does it actually work right now? Yeah, it does. Okay. 122.8, and I'll flip that over there. Good. That looks good. At least we're on Unicom. I'll get my squawk code in here of 2,000 as well. That'll help with everything, 2,000. And I'm going to turn the main panel brightness up. I'll bring you guys back up as well. We're pretty much done with the CDU. Can you guys see from that angle, or is that angle not the best angle? But yeah, 292 CAD, thank you. That's absolutely awesome, man. Appreciate you, dude. Where do you get your D-rate info from? I don't really get it from anywhere, Matt. It just depends on the length of the runway. Depends on the length of the runway. Depends how fast you want to get out of the airport. That's really what it comes down to, man. Why do you get the fuel warning on the PMDG? Is that a bug? You clear it out on most streams? It's not a bug. I swear that's like a... It's because I'm setting my reserve fuel probably higher than it is. So yeah, not liking the angle, needs to be a tad tilted back. Like towards you. I have a couple more that I can do. I can do that angle. I don't know if that's any better. I was going to ask to lower the cam. It makes it really hard to... I can't really lower the camera, unfortunately, just because of the way that the desk is. I could maybe raise this up somehow a little bit more, but I made it a little bit flatter. You might be able to see it a little bit better like that. How's that? I don't know. Is that a better angle at it? It makes it... it's really difficult, man. I mean, like, unless I put a camera, like, straight here in front of it, but then it makes it awkward, like, when I'm trying to, like, punch it with my hands and stuff. But yeah, hopefully it's at least decent. At least you guys can see what's going on, you know? It's too straight up and down. The top of the FMC needs to be lower. Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like, I don't have... Like, this is as low as I can make it go. That's the final... That's as low as I can make it go, right there. In the actual, like, setting itself, that's as low as I can make it. Is that a little bit better? Or that's as low as I can make it. So I'm not quite sure if that's better or worse. I don't know. I can maybe zoom it in just like a little bit more and crop it out. I can maybe zoom it like that and then crop it out just a tad, but then we're not seeing the actual full... Yeah, I could probably crop it just a little bit. But yeah, that's probably the best that I can end up doing. Hopefully that's okay and somewhat decent. But looks like I'm going to trip to Ottawa to fix this. Actually, I want to go to the farm and drive the John Deere. Hell yeah. All right, cool. Anyways, we'll leave it like that. We are going to be using this camera for the next little bit. So probably this weekend, we're going to be doing... I want to showcase this. I think this is an amazing tool. I think everybody... If you can afford it, I really think everybody should be getting this. The fact that it works with 4 different simulators too is pretty crazy. So, okay, cool. We're all set up there. What was our METAR? Altimeter was 1010. That's good. That's set. V-speeds, we got to have 132 in here. So we'll get 132. And we're just going to put in our cruise altitude today of 35,000 feet. We'll set it and forget it. No ATC online again, so 35,000 is fine. We'll set it, forget it. Good. All right, let's go to the overhead. Let's get our aft fuel pump on. As we are fully refueled, we can go ahead and spool up the APU. Good. We'll continue some flows up here. We'll get the hydraulic pumps on as well. We can get the yaw damper on. And APU is spooling. We can jump outside and we can give that a listen if you guys would like. Can you do real-world Transavia in 737 day to Madeira? Yep, we can do that, Mello. Maybe this weekend, man. We'll see. We'll see what we can do, man. Today I'm going to stretch too. Did it yesterday too. Normally I don't. Nice. Sweet, Tori. How's the stretching material out in Norway? Decent? All right, cool. Sounds like we've got a good APU. Let's go above. We're just going to wait for the APU generator lights to come on, which they should any second. There we go. Let's go APU gen left side and right side. We'll get our APU bleeds on. That should get the duct pressure alive. We'll get the rest of our fuel pumps on. Beautiful. Let's scoot on over here to the secondary CDU. We're going to go to FS Actions. We're going to go to Ground Services. We're going to release the ground power unit, and we're going to remove the wheel chocks. Beautiful. Cool. All of that's looking good, friends. We'll get our auto brake. Actually, no, we'll do that after start. Let's come up here. We're going to go to pushback. We're going to pre-plan our pushback. Now, we do have a bunch of people around us, so I think I'm just going to do a straight pushback. So there we go. Yeah, straight pushback is the way to go. We'll do that. We'll go to right about there. We'll enter that. Good. We'll go ahead and request our pushback. Here comes the tow. Beautiful. We'll make sure that we're squawking 2000 on and reporting. Traffic on this guy. Auto brake to RTO. Cool. Sweet. We're looking good, friends. Absolutely awesome. And I can get this back over here. Return. Return. There we go. Cool. Sweet. Awesome. Ready to go, friends. APU's on. Bleeds are on. Seatbelt is on. Anti-collision light is on as well. There we go, friends. About to start our push. I hope everybody's not pushing at the same time. The seat covers look old, but they actually look pretty good. All right, and there we go. The pushback has been doing this dance lately. Has anybody else been seeing this? It like just goes left, right, left, right, left, right. It does weird things, especially at this airport. I've noticed it do real weird things. It seems to be fine. Oh, well, three of us pushing at the same time. This will be fun. All right, cool. So engine number 2 over to ground. Come down here. We'll look for the start valve. Beautiful. You can audibly hear the engine spooling, and we've got N2 percentage on the rise as well. Good. Look at the tow driver. He's just going wild all over the place. How's the performance with the pushback? Do they solve those issues? I wasn't having any of those issues, G-Mark, so I don't know, man. I was never having any of them. I really don't know. I can't speak to anybody that was. Introduce fuel number 2. Must be a new hire. Try to perfect that pushback, right, Steve-O? I have to say, whoever gifted me a membership is very kind. I don't own a PC, so I don't get to play the game, but I really do enjoy watching these streams and captains. So cheers, whoever you were. Thank you, Phil. Appreciate that, man. Most likely it was Smitty, so I would say thank you to Smitty. What is my rudder sensitivity? Default. Default. I remember better pushback in X11 used to dance around certain airports. Yes, I agree, Smitty. Just did some weird stuff. All right, looks like we got a good start on engine numero 2. And might as well fire up engine number 1 while we're sitting here. Cool. Engine number 1, start valve open. EGT is alive. N2 percentage rising as well. Pony, what's up, man? Good to see you, dude. How are you? Thanks for popping in. Hope you're having a great day at work, man. 25%. Introduce fuel number 1. I love the startup sound right here after the wing. Listen to this grumble. Beautiful. Two good engines. Great. Let's go upstairs. Engine generator 1, engine generator number 2. Engine bleeds are on, APU bleed is off. Packs to the auto position, isolation valve to auto. Looking good up top there. APU goes off, engine start switches to continuous. Probe heats come on, and we'll set flaps 5 for takeoff. No announcement on Faten? What do you mean, Michael? I'll see if I can find an older Scandinavian livery for our flights this weekend. On Saturday, we're going to be going from Tromsø down to Helsinki, and then we're going to do the short flight from Helsinki to I'm completely drawing a blank where we're going. Anyways, and then we're going to do some Air Baltic. We're going to do some 737-700 Air Baltic hops this weekend as well. So a lot of fun. I love the Air Baltic livery. It looks absolutely awesome, and they actually fly 737-700, so it's awesome. Oops, forgot to put my park brake. There we go. Now he can disconnect. Sorry. So sorry. All right, flight director left side, flight director right side. Auto throttle is armed. We'll go VNAV. We will go LNAV. We need our trim value here. It was 6.4. Come down here. Riga, yes, thank you. 6.4. Do we have any scenery? I think we have scenery for Riga, right? I think. We'll see. Cool. All looks well there. I'm happy and ready to go, friends. So park brake is released. And we can jam the throttles forward, make sure we don't get a horn, which we don't, so we're good. And we'll go ahead and start our taxi. Oh no, he's pushing back. That sucks. Well, hopefully he pushes back to like the right and doesn't push back right in front of us. That would be kind of him. I highly doubt that's what's going to happen, but he might. He might be pushing back all the way to the right. Alright, cool. Let's get our taxi light on. Let's go. Daniel, good to see you, man. How are you? Thanks for stopping by. Beautiful scenery, man. I love flying in Norway, dude. We need to, I feel like we need to come and do this like once every like month or so. Come do some Norwegian hops. We're going to pretend that our wingtips are not touching this gentleman right here on his pushback. Oh, he's definitely pushing right back into us. Not quite sure what that pushback was, but that's okay. Are you going the wrong way? There we go. We just sliced through each other's wings, no problem. Sliced through his tail fin as well, no problem. I'm not even quite sure what that pushback is. Maybe he thought he would be out of the way of us or something. I don't know. We're going the other way, but Scandinavian belly stripe livery is nice. It has the flags of Sweden, Norway, and Denmark on the fuselage. I'll have to see if I can find it. Yeah. It'll be flightsim.to. I'll look for one tonight. God, I love this airplane, man. I think this is my favorite airplane in Microsoft Flight Sim. I think as good as the Phoenix is, I really do enjoy flying the Phoenix. There's something about the 737 cockpit. There's something about the PMDG 737. This is just, it's such a good airplane, man. And I'm honestly excited to see how much better it gets when we get like a PFD and stuff. It's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful airplane, man. Through and through. I think it's my favorite. Alright, remember guys, if we can give ourselves about 3 minutes of separation, we should be good. And of course, if you were the first one to depart, maybe keep your Mach at like Mach 0.79 on the cruise or something like that. Mohammed, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. Coming to the 29 rupees. Thank you very much, Mohammed. Appreciate the support of the channel, man. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that, dude. Do you prefer the PMDG over X-Plane, the Zebo? I don't know, man. I really don't like comparing like Microsoft Flight Sim to X-Plane. They're way too different. You know what I mean? Just completely different parameters, completely different simulator. I don't necessarily think it's fair either to compare the two. I think the Zebo mod does exactly what it should do for X-Plane. But yeah, this is just, yeah, I absolutely love this airplane. Yeah, I'll try and find that livery right there with the yellow engines, sorry, the orange engines. Dude, I'm not watching every one of your lives, but you always fly from the airport you landed at the last live. I tried to, Codepedia, but sometimes not. Sometimes we'll go different. We didn't do it last week. Last week we were flying West Coast Pilot Edge, then we came back and flew East Coast of Canada. So, but yeah, I do try and tie them together whenever I can, yes. I agree, Flyboy, yeah. Okay, let's line up on the runway. Landing lights. Strobe lights, wing lights. Red Engines was a livery up to 2019. Got you. They still have a bunch of them painted like that, Mr. Polred? They have a bunch of they have a bunch of their 7.3s still painted like that. I'm actually impressed with how long the runway is here. Do they get a lot of international travel to here? It's almost a 10,000 foot runway. They still do? Yes? Alright, nice. Yeah, I'll have to find it. Hey Cap, will you be buying the PMDG 800 in August? Yes, Derek, 100%, man. The only one I don't think I'm going to buy is the 600. I'm just not really interested in any 600 ops or anything like that. Curious as to where this gentleman is going. He must have different scenery, because right now he's taxiing on the grass, or he's just trying to be a special person and get ahead of that aircraft. I don't really know. That was a very interesting turn. No problem. You should fly from Trondheim to Alicante IRL. Oh, okay, very cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Nothing to see here. Could just be different scenery. Could be an X-Plane or something like that. Go the A320 is a little weird. I love that sim. Alright friends, joystick game's going on. Enjoy the departure. Catch you guys on the other side. Let's go, throttles up to about 40%. Good. Chrono's on. Good. Let's do it. Toga. Takeoff power set. Airspeed's alive.
80 knots.
Cross-checked.
V1, rotate.
Rotate.
V2. Positive rate of climb.
Gear up. Look at that departure. Sheesh. Sheesh. My goodness, that is just gorgeous, man. Yeah, I probably should have done a derated takeoff, but I just wanted to blast the hell out of here. All right, let's go flaps position 1. Let's go ahead and lock the gear. Auto brake off. Retractable lights, runway turn-offs, and taxi lights can come off. Go flaps clean. Yeah, Steve, it's like wear and tear on the engines as well, right? So you'd have it as like wear and tear protection on the engines. It's kind of like a flex temperature, kind of like flex temp in and an Airbus. God, this thing flies nice, man. They weren't joking when they said that they nailed the flight model. I really, I think this is one of the best flying jets available. The flight model is just delicious. Right up there with the fly-by-wire, actually. The fly-by-wire flight model is really nice. I'm having a little bit of issues getting adjusted to the Phoenix flight model. I think it's a little bit weird. But, yeah. I don't want to say it's not good. It's just not as enjoyable as this one, in my opinion. The flight model on this aircraft is just outstanding. We are blasting out of here. Holy hell. Already at 9,000 feet. Jesus. Autopilot's coming on. Bring you guys back up into the flight deck. Holy. We are quick. We should use that meme. Fast as fuck, boy. We use that meme today. All right, sound's down to 50%. Don't need to go deaf. 10,000 feet. Landing lights are off. Engine start switches are off. Wing lights are off. Let's go. The only plane that feels better to fly in the industry is the hot start CL650. PMDG drilled it with this one. Yeah, I haven't flown that airplane. I'm not really interested in flying GA stuff, but yeah. Will you get a warning because you derate so much that you will overrun? Probably not, no. There's a good tool to get you derate numbers, virtual performance tool. Right now it only has the 800 model, but you can still get the correct temps and derate settings close to the 737 driver uses it. Very cool, John. I'll have to take a look. I think I should be doing more derated takeoffs, though. I 100% think I should. Especially on, like, long runways like that. Like, you saw how fast we got out of here, you know what I mean? Yeah. A convicted felon serving a life sentence escaped prison yesterday and took a flight from Trondheim to Oslo. He literally just walked out of the prison. What, really? That's crazy. Basically, longer the runway, the more room for takeoff, not as much power and thrust needed to engines to derate your takeoff. You can also use different climb profiles like noise abatements and stuff. Yes, exactly. Volanter, Sim Toolkit Pro. I use Sim Toolkit Pro just because it allows me to put all that information up here for you guys. Which simulator is the most realistic? Probably X-Plane, if I'm being honest with you. X-Plane's flight model is something that I don't think any other simulator has been able to replicate. Sometimes I feel like I'm flying, you know, this jet is pretty good. Like I said, this jet, in my opinion, has the best flight model that I've flown. I truly believe that. I truly think that this one's got a really, really, really good flight model. It feels genuine when you fly it. So yeah. Finished my final exam today. Now I'm on holidays for the summer. Nice. Well, hopefully you can join us on some Faten flights, man. That's awesome. What about visually? Nothing beats this sim, man. That's just, yeah. This sim visually it's a work of art, to be honest with you. Hey, Cap, how are things in Ottawa after the storm that came through? Good, man. We're still trying to recoup things. It sucks, man, that a lot of the stuff that was like damaged or ruined in the storm isn't covered by insurance. So it's yeah. Kind of sucks. A bunch of the girls at the farm set up like a GoFundMe, and they've raised like $4,500 already for my girlfriend and for the farm to get some more shelters erected and stuff like that. So that was nice of them. It was really cool. Favorite route to do this summer? Favorite route? Oh, I don't know, man. There's too many. Too many. Farm's good, Ellen. The farm's good, man. I mean, everything at the farm that, you know, nothing was damaged or anything like that. But yeah, a lot of like the shelters and stuff for the horses. Like when it's bad weather, windy, raining, snowing, a lot of the shelters got destroyed and stuff. And they're about $2,000 a piece for the shelters that she had. So yeah, I think she lost like 6 of them. And then we lost. We have a big. I don't know if you guys know what a coverall is. A hay coverall. We lost a huge hay coverall, and they're worth like 30 grand, but it was only insured. Like insurance is only giving us like 12,000 for it, so it's just weird, man. Insurance truly is a fucking scam and a half, dude. It really is, man. Every time you need it, it's like you don't get it, you know. What are the plans for the farm? Are you keeping it a horse farm? Yeah, it's going to stay a horse farm, man. I mean, I don't really have a lot of plans myself. I want to build a house on there eventually, you know what I mean? Yeah, as far as like plans right now, nothing really, man. Nothing really yet. Just, yeah, she's going to run her business like she's been doing the last couple of years, and we got to gain some capital and some, you know, once we have a little bit more of the, you know, we just started the mortgage, you know, so once we have a good chunk of the mortgage, or not even a good chunk, once we have some of the mortgage paid off and we have a little bit more equity under our names, we can kind of start, you know, doing the things that she wants to do with it. So yeah, but the trees at X-Plane 12 are going to be great. I know someone in Norway named Trond. Trond is a Norwegian name. I thought Trondheim may have been named after someone named Trond. I don't know. Yeah. Enough space for Captain Canada fan convention. 35 acres, G-Mark. I think we could fit us all on there. First time catching a stream, new sub here. How's the skies today? Jacob, good to see you, man. It's been good, man. It's been an awesome. Welcome aboard. Thanks for your subscription, dude. It's been a fun day of flying so far, man. Yeah, really fun day. How much land do you guys have? Yeah, 34.5 acres, which is bananas. It's so much, man. You never truly realize how much land it is. It's a lot of land. Yeah, a lot of land. It would be fun if you flew over in a simulator. We could probably do that, man. Yeah, we could probably do that. If X-Plane 11 and Microsoft 2020 combined, it would be perfect. X-Plane does the physics and Microsoft Flight Simulator does the graphics. In a perfect world, right? In a perfect world, man. I want to see that grass strip runway. Dude, I wish, man. I don't know if we could do it, but yeah. I heard about that one on the last stream. Congrats on the new property. Thank you, Matthew. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. Any cheap GPU advice for Microsoft Flight Simulator's 4K? Well, if I'm going to be brutally honest with you, coin trader, cheap GPU and 4K do not belong in the same sentence together, my friend. Unfortunately, if you want to run your sim at 4K, you're looking at a 3070 Ti, a 3080, a 3090. That's the only way you're going to get around it, man. Unfortunately, those three words don't fit in a sentence very well together. Also, one of the reasons why I haven't upgraded to 4K. It's just, in my opinion, the performance just is not there. You get a farm tour. I don't know if we'll do a farm tour. I'll maybe upload some pictures and stuff for you guys and kind of show you the land and the property and stuff like that. But yeah, we'll see, man. Just wait for the 4070 or 4080 in September, October. That's a good one. Yeah. Cap, did you see the new Honda Jet? $25. I think it's worth it. I saw it. I didn't know it was $25. That is pretty cool. I'm not really a general aviation type of guy, so I'd probably pass on that one. But at $25, it seems like a steal, man. If you're into flying the business jets and stuff, it seems like a good price. Never gets dark in Tromsø. It's nice. Birdie, what's up, man? How are you? Birdie, you gonna come on Saturday? We're having a little welcoming at the farm on Saturday. Apparently the 4000 series is such a tech boost from where we're going to be the last 10 years. I mean, they said that about the 3080s as well, right? The 3000 series. It's all a ploy, right? Like it's all, they want us to think that, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's from what I've seen and what I've heard, you're basically going to be needing new PSUs for that. So uploading pictures of the farm would require some kind of social media involvement. No, I just put it on Discord. Wait, so the 4000 series, will they release all versions 4050, 4060, 40? Yes. Not at the same time, no. They usually do their flagship, so they'll probably do the 4070, 4080, and then you'll get the other ones that come from that. You ever flown out of Erie, Pennsylvania? It's a little dumb airport, but it connects to Charlotte and Chicago via United and American on CRJ's, my home airport. I don't think we have, Jacob, no. Currently flying the Honda Jet as we speak. It's a bargain for £20. Nice, Dazza. Good. Awesome. Very cool, man. Very, very cool. Is NVIDIA using Laminar for their 4000 series marketing? I don't know. Sir, which Indian airline aircraft livery do I like? I don't know a lot about Indian airlines. I know Indigo. Indigo's an airline, right? Yeah, it's been crazy lately, Daniel. Yeah. All right, coming up to 30,000 feet. We are literally climbing like a bat out of hell. I don't think I released the passengers. No. There we go. Passengers are released. You're good to go. Any idea how to fix Microsoft Flight Simulator? Try loading in to the flight after selecting the aircraft, and it never stops loading. I mean, sometimes it could take up to 30 minutes, CoinTrader. They've said that on the forums. For your first load in, it could take up to 30 minutes. So keep that in mind. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, Nathan, if I'm going to go with the 4000 series. We'll have to see. I probably will wait for the 5000 series. They seem to be pushing them out every year, right? So, I mean, there's not much. I'm pretty sure my 3080 will be compatible, especially when, like, you know, Microsoft Flight Sim is getting DLSS soon. If you guys don't know what DLSS is, I suggest doing a little bit of research on that. If you've got a 2000 series card or a 3000 series card, DLSS essentially improves the performance by up to like 50%. So in certain instances. So you know, if let's say we even, you know, right now we're getting 50 FPS. If we get like a 25% increase on 50, that puts us close to like 65, 70 FPS. You know what I mean? which would look buttery smooth. We could almost lock it at 60 by then. So when is it coming? Matthias, they said that it's coming, I think it's coming in the next sim update, which I believe is July. The start of July, I think they're doing it. Yeah. I was excited about the 4000 series until they announced DLSS support is coming. My 3090 with DLSS, I'll be fine for a few years. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Especially with a 3090. Yes. Yeah. It's every 2 years, but these last 2 years, especially for GPUs, seemed much shorter. Yeah, definitely did. So basically for DLSS, if I got my 1650 Super, I can go from 45. No. So it's not available. Wait, is the 1650 RTX? Is it an RTX card or is it a GTX card? It's only available on RTX cards, CoinTrader. So only RTX cards. So like the RTX, what is it, 2080s, 2080 Ti, 2070. So yeah, no, it won't work. It only works for RTX cards. Definitely get a new PC, not before inflation hits again. Well, we'll see, man. Yeah. Do you think that an RTX 2070 Super would do fine? You should be fine. I haven't really compared like specs and stuff like that, but I don't see why you wouldn't be fine with that, man. Especially with like DLSS, we'll see how well it works. But I have a 3090. Should I upgrade to a 4090? No, I don't think so. I think you're probably fine until the 5000 series comes out. Just landed 150 feet per minute YYZ from Hong Kong in a 747-400 Cathay Pacific. Nice, dude. Awesome. Does DLSS or whatever it's called work on Radeon cards? No, it doesn't. Aviator Mal. They have their own, but it's not nearly as good. So yeah. Well, let's talk of 4000 series. Makes me feel special. My PC is barely a week old and it's already obsolete. Welcome to the games that you will always be playing with computers, Kevin. That's why I always tell people, man, don't get too attached. Like, I think it's great that people like get like PCs and stuff like that, but you have to remember, man, PCs are like cell phones, dude. So, like, every time you get a new cell phone or something like that, like, you know, like an iPhone, right? Like, iPhone releases an iPhone 11, and what happens? They've got an iPhone, you know, iPhone 12 is around the corner, right? So it's like kind of that thing, man. It's that never-ending cycle of there's always something better, right? So, yeah. Can you see other people in the sim? It depends, Brent. I'm using VATSIM. Put exclamation point VATSIM in chat. That's what we're doing. Just completed my first VATSIM flight into Tromsø. Super smooth. Nice, California. Awesome, dude. Apple's nuts that way. It's crazy. I mean, it's not just Apple, right? It's the same thing for anything. Right? It's the same thing. The only thing that's not really like that is like PlayStation and Xbox now. Like there's always, you know. Is this the final leg? It is. Yeah, we haven't even stretched today. I'm turning the camera off. We need to stretch. My goodness. TCAS alert. Yeah, I don't know. This guy came up behind us. I don't know, man. I'm assuming he probably didn't fly the proper plan. Probably that Airbus A320 we saw flying in the grass earlier. He's 2,000 feet beneath us, like right here somewhere. I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to pay attention to it. Caprio, have you ever been an Intel or AMD fanboy? I was an Intel guy, but Ryzen, it all changed. I prefer Intel. I don't really call it a fanboy. I just prefer Intel performance. Although AMD is definitely getting up there, man, as far as, like, I don't know, man. Maybe my next build will be a Ryzen. I have no clue. Remember, guys, if you are enjoying the content, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. Let's try and at least hit 350 likes on today's video. That would be huge if you could. What's this whole GE25 thing in the title? So, Giant Axle, you see how there's a pinned message up top? You can click on that, man, or you can check the link in the description down below. It's a CDU, so it's an FMC unit that you have here. He's at 800 knots and trying to intercept you. Interesting. The bleeding edge of tech never... no, definitely doesn't, man. No. Norwegian or Scandinavian livery? Should answer your question. The new Ryzen 7000 will annihilate Intel this fall. We'll see, Jim. We'll see, man. Is VATSIM an alternative to multiplayer? Yes. It's got, like, controllers, though, and stuff. Is the 3080 still a good investment? I'm really enjoying it, Antoine. It was a big upgrade for me. I had a 1080 Ti, so I skipped the whole 2000 series. I always tell people that, like, never, in my opinion, you never go directly. Like, there's no, unless you've got money to just throw away, you know, or you write it off as a business expense or something like that. So. Yeah, I always tell people maybe wait, you know. I'm not a fan of going like from like a, you know, a 10 series to 20 series to a 30 series. Always skip a generation. So I've got a 3080 now. I'll probably not get a 4080. I'll probably wait till the 5080 comes out or something like that. So VATSIM will ban you if you fly recklessly. Yes, they will. So is VATSIM similar to like Muldair servers, basically just another multiplayer server with active ATC? I have no clue. I've never heard of that, CoinTrader. VATSIM's been around for quite a while. Virtual air traffic simulator is what it's called, but yeah. All right, 256 miles till top of descent, friends. So we're going to be cruising here for a little bit. I'm going to get the sounds turned a little bit down, and we'll get some music playing for you guys. Good thing payday is tomorrow. Nice, Steve. I got a 3090, so I'll be waiting for the 880 to come out. Yeah, there you go, man, for sure. Used to think we were a good 5-10 years before 30 FPS 8K, but the 4000 series looks like the start to 8K. I don't know. We'll see, man. Which is crazy to me because, in my opinion, for like, I don't know, the 3080s don't even, you know, 3080s, 3090s don't even handle 4K all that well. So I don't know. Norway is beautiful. Would love to go someday. I agree, 100%. Yeah. Is it just me that is very bad at seeing differences, or am I the only one that can only see a difference between 30 and 60 FPS? I don't know, man. I see a big difference. Even like when you go from like 30 to 45 FPS, I see a big difference. Yeah. There you go, Matt. Sweet. Can I give you a flight to do that's a long haul? Depends where you want to go, man. Depends what scenery you have. Depends what airplane you're flying. Just a lot of calculations in there. Do you mess with the bush planes or not really? Not really, man. I'm more of a jet flyer. I really enjoy flying my big tube lines around. How's the flight model on this plane? I really like it. Daniel, I'll do the beta. Yeah, I'll do the beta. Hey guys, please help me. What is the IM warning coming up on the PFD display and beeping sound? That's middle marker probably plane. How can you fix it? I don't think you do. You can turn off the... I think you can turn off the marker sound, can't you? I think. Should only be doing it for like a little bit. Is there a way to link the folder to the community folder? I'd like to transfer my libraries to another disk. There is, Matthias, yes. Are you familiar with Symlink? SIM? Familiar with symlinking files or hard shell extensions? Will you fly the Rotate MD-11 again? Yes, for sure. I don't know when, but yes. Awesome, Magnus. Very cool, man. He got for long haul, you should do Southwest's longest flight of 6 hours and 55 minutes from Phoenix to Honolulu. Maybe. Wouldn't be a bad one. Symbolic links. Yes. Okay. Nice. Ah, yes, his friend and with his 4 Discord friends laughing. Oh, we caught Captain Cannon on Vatson. I definitely got to give it to PMDG, Thuringer, for sure, man. What are you having for dinner, Cap? What am I having dinner? Something like, I don't even know. Did I make the G-Mark? I haven't even got the email to go pick it up yet, dude. I'm a little bit curious as to what's going on. I placed the order on the weekend. I still haven't got the email to like pick it up. Come pick it up. I haven't seen the new Top Gun either. No. What's a favorite flight you've done with the 737 if you have one? I have not watched Top Gun. No, not yet. Enjoying the CDU? Yes, very much. Cap, what button are you pushing for push to talk on the Boeing yoke? The back left side, Captain Riyadh. I'm flying straight over your town now. Very cool, Eric. Let's see where we are. Where are we? We are Moirana. Moirana? Very cool. Cap, did your Fard come with horses, or will you be getting those later on? It didn't come with any. My girlfriend owns 3 horses right now, and she boards another 10 horses. So yeah. I saw 737 in the background some time ago. What was that? Was it a PMDG glitch? No, that was another user on VATSIM being an idiot. Can a 737 take a loop? I think so, in an empty aircraft. What do you mean? Like a loop-de-loop? Chaotic DJ, take care, man. Have yourself a great day, dude. Matthias, not really, man. PMDG or Phoenix, which one is better? In my opinion, I prefer the PMDG. Yeah, that's just my opinion. Is there an ATC in ENTCM in the 320 fly-by-wire? I don't think so. There might be, but I don't think so. Do the exterior lights work for you? Yeah, they do, of course. Yeah. I'm not quite sure about that question, Matthias. I'm sorry. $165 miles to top of descent, friends. Cap, do you think the Lightning could three-peat and win Stanley Cup this year? Going to be tough, man. The Rangers are for real, dude. New York Rangers are a real threat right now, and Colorado Avalanche are, yeah, pretty crazy team. I'm a flight level 330. I saw a plane who is a mess about. Do you know who's not the flight plan? Yes, that's somebody just trolling, man. What does the IRFC left/right in the Boeing mean? Might not be called an IRFC, but something like that. I'm not sure, CoinTrader. I wouldn't be the one to ask, man. How does the VNAV LNAV work in the PMDG? Great. Gmark, like, really, really great, man. As an Islanders fan, it would be awful for the Rangers to overtake Tampa after being so close the past 2 years. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Rangers got a good team, dude. They have a good team. Any good Microsoft flight scenery for St. John's, Newfoundland? I just got back from Canada. Now I have the itch to do some WestJet ops. Good question, John. I'm not sure. You'd have to probably go to flightsim.to. That'd be the best place. Flightsim, all one word, .to, and search for there. It's a free website. A bunch of freeware add-ons for Microsoft Flight Sim. Who's their coach, G-Mark? I don't even know. Just going to reheat some lunch here quickly, guys. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Yes, Gerard. That's right. Depends on flying into Chicago O'Hare. I'm sure we'll be back, Matt. Yeah, the last... we flew into Chicago Midway the other day. Not the other day. I think maybe a week or two ago, 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. How much did the FPS increase with the new Phoenix update? About to try. Yeah, I don't know, Simon. I haven't tested it. Yeah. What a good movie Top Gun is. What a good movie. Yeah, I'll have to take a look, Tori. I may have to. I don't know if I can have time, but I don't think the girlfriend would be interested. I could have a buddy that would probably be interested. Are the strobe lights on? They are. Yes, you can just see a very faint. Look right here. You'll see them. Very faint. Has FPS increased for worse cards on Microsoft Flight Simulator in the last 6 months? The last update that they did definitely had a performance decrease. It's not bad, but yeah. Mopar dude, how are you, buddy? Late lunch today. We like that though, right? Late lunch, then home sooner. What are your thoughts on the Flight Factor 350? Not a bad airplane, not necessarily a crazy good airplane. Gets the job done, I think, for $50. Listen to the podcast with you and XP when Blue. You joined the pod. Very good content. Nice. Glad you enjoyed it, man. Where do you get my stream overlay? It was made by a third party. It was made by a company that graphic design company, and then all the information you see in here is done by Sim Toolkit Pro. Put exclamation point banner in chat. Only 3 hours to go when you get back. Nice. Oh, I always forget you're an hour behind me too. I always thought you're 3 o'clock, but you're 2 o'clock, or almost 2 o'clock. It's possible to get shared cockpit for what, this simulator? I think there is one for this sim. I don't know how well it works, but... There you go, Simon. Nothing like a good lunch while a simulated flight, right? I'm reheating some food right now. Have some cheese, meat, wine, and bread. Hey, can't complain with that. Charcuterie. Your lunch was early today? I woke up in the morning, I had, what do you call it? Like a yogurt parfait. 3 scoops of yogurt, some blueberries, some strawberries, some bananas, and then you sprinkle some granola on top. What are they? It's a parfait, right? I think is what they call it. You having ribs tonight? Damn, lucky. Whoa, what the hell is going on in DC? Winds 300, 21 gusting 30, 1 mile visibility. Sheesh. Good luck with that one, Gap Jad. Holy hell, dude. Hey, Cap. Meanwhile now, how are you doing, bro? I was really busy filming my new movie back in India from Canada. 90% of my movie was filmed in Toronto, Manitoba, and Vancouver. Very cool, Rohit. Hope you had a great time, man. What's for lunch today? I am having one of my meal plan things. Hold on, I'll show you guys. Beef Merlot stew. Pretty good. I've showed this one before, I think. Wrong way. There we go. Beef Merlot stew. You can see the steam popping off of it. Hot. Green beans, carrots, potatoes, nice chunks of Angus beef in a red wine reduction. It's quite delicious, actually. I'm gonna let that cool down for a second. What am I doing tomorrow? Tomorrow I'm off. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll probably be at the farm. And then we have stream Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Looks mouth burning hot. Yeah, that's why I'm not eating it. Let that bad boy. I think I put it in an extra minute. You got a command for the toolbar pushback? Yes. Push B. Exclamation point push and then the letter B. All one word. Push B. Captain Food Reviews, right? I still need that sponsorship from HelloFresh anytime. HelloFresh. What are we growing at the farm? We're not growing anything, Jack. It's a horse farm. So we grow a lot of hay. We grow a lot of grass. Not the grass that you would associate with me. But yeah. Can't stay long past midnight here. Need to stretch before bed. Hey, enjoy, Rohit. Have a wonderful evening, man. Where can I download your custom views? I don't have them up anywhere. Yeah. I guess I could start uploading them. Can you guys use them now? Somebody found a way, I guess, or something like that to use them? Isn't it legal to grow it? It is now. Yeah, you can have a certain amount. I probably will start, have a little farm out there or something. What airline would you say is the worst? I don't know. I haven't traveled enough internationally to know that. We need a Captain Canada strain. I mean, mint chocolate chip is my favorite strain of all time. Mint chocolate chip. It is just stunning on every level. I don't have a favorite. Oh, Jesus, hiccups. Hold on. Okay. My food's still too hot. Needs another minute. Do you think regional airlines will be around for 6 to 7 years? Most likely, yeah. Enjoy it, Simon. Enjoy. Have I tried Oreo, the strain Oreo? No. What's my favorite food? Oh man, I don't know, dude. I'm a food geek. I have no clue. I like everything. Honestly, probably though, my favorite, probably Asian cuisine. I think, and that's not just like generalizing it, like all of Asia. Like that, the sweet, the savory, the spicy. There's something about Asian cuisine that is just, in my opinion, top tier, man. I absolutely love. Anytime I get the opportunity to try something or make something or order it through like HelloFresh or something, I usually eat at least like 2 Asian style meals a week. The sweet, the savory, the salty, the spicy, it's just they've nailed food, in my opinion. Thinking of what to get for 40 pounds in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Any idea? This airplane? I think it's close to that, isn't it? Your spot this bird looks like fun. Nice, Prop Nut. Enjoy, man. Enjoy. You got a gifted sub. You did. Look at that. What would you say is my worst Microsoft Flight Sim moment? Well, I don't know. Love sushi, rice, and Asian food. Yeah, it's delicious, man. All right, let me eat this food quickly. Top of Descent's coming up in 55 miles. So I'm going to eat this quickly, and I'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. Actually, I know when the worst moment was. It was on when it came out the first day, and we flew it, and we got 13 FPS landing in London Heathrow on the default 787. That was the worst day, 100%. Launch day, 13 FPS in the London Heathrow with a 3080. Figure that one out. Okay, I'm back. 10 miles till descent. We got to get on this. I think it was 5,000 feet, correct, for non-RU. It was 5,000 feet. So let's get 5,000 feet plugged in. Look at that. In true pilot fashion, we're ready to go. We had our lunch. We're ready. That sun is still... I swear the sun hasn't moved this whole flight. Just kind of stayed there. Somebody said, what aircraft is good for freeware? The A321X mod. Yeah, there's a couple of them. You can go to flightsim.to, coin trader. That's the best website, I think, for best. Engine spooling back. We're starting our descent. My favorite food coming made, dude, I love it, man. Speaking of that, Rohit, I mean, Indian food is probably also one of my favorites, man. Some onion bhaji with some, like, chicken tikka. Oh, dude. An authentic naan bread. Probably the best thing ever. We had some Indian food when we were in Vancouver, and it was probably the best, some of the best food I think I've ever had. It was unbelievable. Hey, Cat, my PMDG takes forever to load. On the first load, it takes, like, couldn't take up to 30 minutes. Davidus, just don't touch anything. Still argued with my teacher today about the field trip tomorrow, but they don't know what flight sim do they? True. Luckily, no stream tomorrow, Johnny. But Saturday, we'll be back. Oh, 100% Mopar. Oh, dude. Thank you, Tori. Appreciate the kind words, man. Really do. Thank you. Any idea how a 3D artist can team up with some Microsoft Flight Simulator aircraft designers? Send them an email. A lot of them have Discords now, right, CoinTrader? Like, a lot of them have their own Discords and stuff, so maybe just search for, like, the Discords. Probably be the best way. Air Canada A321 just flew over your house now. Sweet. Where's it going to? If you're going to do that, Smitty, though, we got to show you how to run OBS. You don't want to be using, like, Laminar Research, you know, recording software. We'll have to show you how to properly record something with OBS. Not hard, that I can promise you. You'll figure it out, no problem. Alright, music's done for the day. We're getting our descent in. Beautiful. Turn the sounds up here just a little bit for starters. And there we go. Descending nicely into Tromsø. I'm excited about this one. It's a beautiful airport. Pardon me. Journey, the performance patch came out the other day, so they've already done one performance. I get about 35 to 45 with the PMDG. You'd probably be around, I mean, with the most recent update, you should be okay. They released it, I think, yesterday. The performance patch. Oh, sorry, the performance patch for the Phoenix. I believe they released it yesterday. My YouTube is not really for The Sims. It's for IRL travels, pics and videos, and trains and plane spotting. Got you. But still, you're going to post them up there. Maverick, thanks so much, dude. Appreciate you, my friend. I hope you're having a great day, man. Not working too hard. Huge no floaties to you, dropping the 5 bomb. Thanks, Mav. Appreciate you, dude.
Here is $5 just because why not, haha XD.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that. Let's get some love in chat for Midnight Maverick. Dropping the 5 bomb. Thank you, dude. You know, you swear, right, Mo? You'd think like I would know that this big mic boom is here and I wouldn't smack into it all the time. I also need to, like, you hear that? Needs, yeah. I've seen your camera lenses. It's true. Yeah, it's true. But I didn't know you were putting it up anywhere. It's hot as heck out here in the desert for work today. Oh, man, I can only imagine, dude. California this time. Whew. For sure, Ohit. I'd love to visit there, man. I have a lot of bucket places on my list, dude. A lot of bucket places on my list. All right, let's go ahead and start briefing ourselves here for the approach, guys. So we need 109.9 and 183. So 109.9 again. Did I read that correct? 109.9? That's the same. Yeah, it is 109.9. It was the same in Trondheim. 109.9. We'll get that in there. Beautiful. And then we are looking for 183 on the front course. .183, good. Set up 183 here as well. Like 73 degrees in Seattle today, so that's like perfect. What's the weather here? I think it's pretty decent here today. It's just to hear the humidity, man. It's wild right now. We'll see what it is. And then while we're at it, yeah, look at that humidity, man. Gross. What do you think about X-Plane 12? I don't know, man. I feel like I should be a little bit more excited than I am, but I'm not. I don't know. I don't really get excited. Here's the thing, though. I don't really get excited about X-Plane releases because X-Plane is like kind of the same, right? It's not like we're getting this whole new simulator. We're basically getting X-Plane 11 on steroids. And that's essentially why I don't really get, like, excited for it. You know? I really don't. 339 on the minimums. Like, we're basically getting, you know, X-Plane 11 with weather enhancement and visual enhancements. It's not like a whole new simulator, you know? Was it 66 degrees today? But that humidity, yes, 72% humidity. Ugh. What's that thing on my headset? It's called Track IR. So it allows me to, when we're in the simulator, see how I can move my head now? I make little small movements and it replicates exactly what I'm doing. So it's basically a 3D, not a 3D, sorry, chat, what's the word I'm looking for? Infrared. It's an infrared. There's 3 little infrared dots here. And there's a camera. You guys can't see the camera. It's like right there. Off on my monitor, very off to the left-hand side. And it, yeah, it allows me to look around and, so, you know, like let's say I quickly need to go like to the overhead panel or something like that, right? I can like quickly look up and, okay, seatbelts, come on. You know, do something like that. So it's a VR headset without the glasses. Yeah, you could call it that too, sure. I wouldn't be against that. Yeah. All right, we're going auto break 3 again today. X-Plane better make their sim worth the 50 pounds. We'll see, man. We'll see, dude. Any idea on how to increase FPS in X-Plane 11? Start turning down some settings. You can really tweak. X-Plane you can really, really, really tweak. So, yeah. How much is that? Very cool. It depends where you live, Alex. I think it's like 170 or 190 USD. It is absolutely awesome. Like, it works with like flight sim, it works with truck sim, it works with like train sim if you're into those sims. It basically works with like every simulator game, which makes it really cool. Like even having it like for truck sim, it's unbelievably like, you know, like let's say you pull up to a red light, right? You're playing truck sim, we're pulling up to a red light. All I have to do is this and that, and I'm good to go. Like you would in the real world, right? You look left, you look right in the real world. Instead of like using your joystick to like pan to the left, pan to the right. Yeah. 10,000 feet. Landing lights are coming on. Engine start switches are coming on. And we'll go ahead and get the wing lights on as well. We'll ding the cabin. Let them know we're arrival is imminent. Any link to it? Interested in it? I don't have a link to it. Or do I? Hold on. This is a good question. I don't know if I have a link, but I might. If not, I can add one. But anyways, that's what it's called, Track IR. So you just Google that. Track and then IR at the end of it. Best PC builders for Microsoft 2020? Really any of them, to be honest with you. Oh no, there you go. We do have a command for a Track IR. There you go. Nima, how are you, my friend? Good to see you back. Hope you're doing well. Welcome, welcome. The best place would probably be to order it on Amazon, or you can order it directly through them, I think, as well. You might be able to order it directly from Natural Point, which is the developer of it. It's been around forever, man. It really has been around forever. I got to give a shout out to Smitty for finding this one and sending it to me. I got mine like almost at the beginning of the pandemic, I feel like, or in the middle of the pandemic. So it was really, really hard. I didn't have them in stock in Canada, and Smitty actually ended up finding one in the US and shipping it up to me, which was very, very kind of him again. Alright, this is where it may become a little bit messy. Everybody's starting to slow down a little bit too much, maybe ahead of time. We've got an aircraft right down here in front of us. He is less than, 2 miles off our nose. We're probably going to have to disconnect. I don't know what his speed is, but we're approaching him. I think, is there a speed restriction? There's no speed restriction. I can maybe do my best to kind of slow the airplane down, but we're already above profile too, so I'm actually going to get some ground spoilers out here. Mopar, take care, man. Hopefully I'll catch you this weekend, dude. I'll catch you this weekend. Right, we're looking for 135 on the approach speed today. 1099 and 183 is in. 1099, 183, good. We can go flaps 1. We'll wait and see what this airplane is doing, but my guess is we will be with flaps 5. My guess is that we will be logging off of VATSIM because we're about to, we're like less than 2 miles now. I think he's like fully configured for the approach. So I'm just going to log off VATSIM. Unfortunately, this is kind of those things that happen. I can't stress this enough, guys. Like, I have no problem. Everybody's going to be flying with us, but you just, if there's airplanes behind you, you have to remember you got to keep your speed up. There's no need to start slowing down your airplane when we're this far out from the airfield. You gotta keep the speed up. You gotta keep your, just like in real life, man. Just like in real life, the controllers would ask you to do the same. You gotta keep your speed up. I always tell people, keep, flaps. Keep your speed like, 240 till you're like 15, 20 miles away. Then keep your speed 210 until you're basically 10 miles away. And then 170 knots till 5 mile final. There's no need to get fully configured at, 15 miles out, 10 miles out even. They're not fully configured at that. What was the METAR? I just grabbed it. METAR. What are you? 1015. So plug that in. 1015. Good. We'll set you. We've got our minimum set, 339. Everything is set there. Cool. We're looking good. What a beautiful approach, man. The airport's like right down here. Yeah, right there. It's a really cool approach. All right, and now we need to intercept the localizer at 4,500 feet. So we can take this down to 4,500 feet. We can arm you guys. Once again, we're back on profile. Arm you. Speed's perfect at 190 for now. I'm going to go vertical speed, and I'm going to really chill on that descent. We don't need to be sending like that. That's fine there. You just bought the Track IR pack? Nice. Enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. It's absolutely awesome. Can you talk about the FMC on the thumbnail? Pierce, what would you like to know, man? You can ask any questions you want to. The link is right above there if you have any more questions. You're going to see it here in a second on screen as I switch the cameras over. But yeah, whatever questions you have, man, please feel free to throw them in. I'll do my best to answer them. I'll do my best. Cap, how do I get real routes from Flight Radar 2.4? You search for them in the right, but I think you have to have, you might have to have like a silver account with them. But yeah. It's pretty simple. You don't have money for a simulator, how do you fly an airplane? There's some free simulators out there. Maybe check out Flight Gear. I know Flight Gear is a free simulator that you can play. For the Track IR, if you turn your head to the left, can you see the screen? Yeah, so here's the thing with Track IR, right? And I always tell people, so like with Track IR, what you're doing is you're looking at the center of the screen and you're moving your head. I'm still looking at the screen, right? So even though my eye, even though I'm facing, 90 degrees to the left, I'm still looking at the screen. Same thing when I turn my head this way, I'm still looking at the screen even though my head is panning, 80 degrees. But you still look at the center of the screen. So maybe you have to train your eyes maybe a little bit. You have to train your eyes to just continue to look dead center at the screen. But that's how I do it. So I'm looking at I'm looking at that. How do you learn all the controls? Just the way all of us did, man, in chat. Learning them, dude. Watching videos, watching streams. The same way we all did, my friend. The same way. All right, landing gear's coming down. Are you using the Track IR head clip or a third-party one? No, I'm using the, pardon me, Jesus, using the Track IR head clip. Yeah. All right, 10 miles out, flaps 15 degrees, 170 on the speed is perfect. Bring the flaps down. Picap, any chance you have an iPhone 13 case? I don't think so, Atto. I don't think so. I'd have to check. You mean like on my on Teespring, my merch? I'd have to check, man. What a beautiful arrival. This may be just as cool, if not cooler, than Trondheim. All right, let's go ahead and start the recording. Beautiful. We are recording the arrival. 170 is in. We are 8.5 miles out. Let's go and get the rest of our landing lights on. We'll ding the cabin one last time. Call that our landing checklist. Good. We're looking for flap 135 on the approach speed. 7.5 miles out, so we can start configuring now so that we are fully configured by 5 miles. 135 is coming in. We're going to go flaps to 25 degrees. Is this an ILS landing? It is. Have you ever done go-arounds? Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Looking up to my case, thought I would support you, bro. I'll have to take a look, Atto. I'll have to take a look, man. Thank you, though. All right, and through 160 knots, we're going flaps 30 degrees, which will be our landing flaps today. There's the outer marker. Beautiful sounds coming up. Enjoy the arrival, guys. Get you down on the ground. All right, landing checklist. Gears down 3 green. Flaps are 30 and indicated. Ground spoilers have been armed with green light. Speed is set here. You can see 130 in there. Everything's looking good with that. Beautiful. My airplane and my throttles. So you see what I did there? The aircraft was trimming itself out, and I basically just let that happen. So I let the airplane trim itself out, and then I grabbed controls. Makes it a little bit easier on me. I don't have to make so many inputs in it. All right, cool. 1,000 feet coming up.
1,000.
Landing checklist. Gears down 3 green. Flaps are 30 and indicated. Ground spoilers are armed with green light. Cabin crews advised. You guys are advised. Speed is set. We're looking good, friends.
minimums.
Continue. Looking great.
200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Reversers. Nose down gently. Oh, we caught that perfectly. Decelerating. $60 knots, reverser stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome down to Tromsø. That I forgot to mention on that approach. I should have mentioned that. It probably looked a little bit weird, and if any of you are thinking, man, that descent path looked pretty crazy. It is a Jesus, look at those cars over there flying out of here. It is a steeper than normal approach. It has a what is it? It's a I forget what it is, but the approach course and path is steeper than normal. What do you call it? Why am I drawing a complete blank right now? I forget what it was called. Nice and smooth though on that. It was a real nice approach. Happy with that. 4-degree glide slope. That's it. The glide angle or the glide slope. Does it actually say? Where does it say that? 4.5 degree. So 4.5 degree glide slope. That's why it literally looks like you're coming in like crazy. Yeah, 4.5 degrees. Wild. No, it's just a glide path. I'm not sure. Probably because of the mountains. Could be a noise abatement too. Who really knows, to be honest with you? Could be. All right, let's get up our flaps. Get up our spoilers. Beautiful. We can stop our recording here as well. Sweet. It hasn't been working, Pierce, the landing rate monitor. I don't know what I did. It's not working. Anybody want to guess what the landing rate was on that one? Anybody want to guess? It was smooth. I know that. Not as smooth as the first landing, which definitely didn't look as smooth. 115. 115 on the landing rate, just in case anybody, like, if you think I'm lying to you about these, you can see in the bottom right corner, 115. I would never lie about a landing rate or something like that, but yeah, 115. Flyboy, dropping 10 gifted members. Legend, an absolute legend. Huge no floaties to you, Flyboy. It's actually 4 degrees. You can see it right below where you looked last time. Oh, hold on, Zachary. I'll look in a second. Flyboy, thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. New members come back for the next one. Yes, exactly. Huge no floaties to you, Flyboy. Thank you. Jesus, man. You're always getting me with these donations right at the end. Unbelievably kind. Huge no floaties to you, man. Thank you so much, dude, for your support. Guys, let's show some love in chat. Flyboy, gifting the members to the channel. If you received a gifted membership from Flyboy or Smitty today, please, 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 guys, say thank you, man. 70 gifted members just between the two of these gentlemen. Absolutely wild. 60 from Smitty. Bananas, man. Thanks so much for support, dude. Really do appreciate you, man. Really, really, really do appreciate you. All right, somebody said it was 4 degrees. Where do I see that? So where do I see the degrees? Oh, right here. Got you. ILS glide slope localizer descent, 4 degrees. Yes. What's average? Normal's 3 degrees, correct? So that extra degree, you wouldn't think like an extra degree, but you can definitely tell on the approach. Like you have to flare so much earlier, you got to cut your power so much earlier. Yeah. $800 for a CDU, that's crazy. You got to think about the software that goes behind it, my friend. Like I always tell people, if you think that's a crazy price, listen, man, I think you should make one yourself, design the software, develop everything behind it, and then tell me that you think that is crazy. It's a lot of money. I'm not saying it's not a lot of money. I 100% agree it is a lot of money. We also have to remember, a lot of these people that, you know, somebody that would consider buying the FMC or that CDU is somebody that's going to spend thousands of hours, like myself, in simulators, all right? So for me, let me open up my Steam profile right here for you. I've got 1,130 hours in Microsoft Flight Simulator now and 4,200 hours in X-Plane 11. So between two simulators, I'm up to almost 6,000 hours just flying in my simulator. So for me, spending $800 on something is definitely justifiable. And let me just, there's a lot more people like me that have even more hours in these simulators. So just please be respectful, guys. That's all I'm saying. Just because it may not be worth it for you, that's perfectly fine. And that's kind of, I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, Captain Pro Sour, like, I can just tell by your response that this is not for you. And that's fine, dude. You don't have to be a dick and chat about it. That's all I'm saying. Like, just because you think it's buttons, I'm not going to go into detail and explain to you again. You're not necessarily paying for the buttons. You're paying for the software, man. Like I said, good luck. If you think that you can write some software better than this and get all of this working in the simulator, go for it, man. By all means. But you have to remember, there's software that comes with something like this, right? You don't just plug it in and Microsoft Flight Simulator magically knows exactly what it's doing and you can start playing it. It doesn't work like that, man. Not at all. So just remember that before you open your mouth and chat and, I don't know, think you're being smart or something. But yeah, there's like I said, it's not for everybody, man. It's not for everybody. And somebody mentioned it earlier in chat, and I actually think that's one of like the best things that I've actually seen. Somebody said, if you think about it, you spend more time on the MIC-DO or the CDU or the FMC in your aircraft more than you do actually flying your yoke and putting your hands on your yoke, which is kind of true if you think about it. Like, if you're flying any type of airplane that has like any type of proper MIC-DO or CDU or something like that, it's 100%, like I said, worth it. But I'm not expecting everybody to think it's worth it. This isn't, you know, I'm not putting the link up there for everybody to say, hey, go buy this. No, it's, I understand that it's for a certain selected group of people, but that's why the link is there. That's it, man. That's really all it is, dude. I understand that it's expensive. I'm not denying it. I agree with you. It's extremely expensive. So is a hobby like this, though. Very expensive. Very expensive. All right. We are ready to go. We've got our replay. Let's go ahead and... Oh, we're already disconnected. There we go. So that's good. Let's go ahead and turn our sounds down here just a little bit. We're going to go to about there. We're going to go... Let me make sure all the lights are on. Lights. Actually, you know what? We're going to turn those off because it doesn't like them on. You can go on. You can go on. Okay, that's all good. And now we can do our replay. Good. And replay. And I'm going to pause the replay. And we're going to go forward.
Too low. Gear.
Too low. Gear. Too low. Flaps. Yes, yes. All right. And then we can watch the arrival here. Resume. You pay for the quality. Like I said, man, it's... Listen, I'm not expecting everybody to go out and buy this CDU. I understand that it's expensive, and I agree, man. One of the major conversations that I've had with the company that makes it is I told them it's too expensive, and you're kind of limiting who's going to be able to purchase it. I can only do so much, man. You know what I mean? I'm not the developer. I'm not the owner of the company. I can only do so much. Cut the power. Hold the flare. Hold the flare. Oh, that was greasy. Two beautiful landings today, man. Right on that center line. Sheesh. That was a good one, friends. That was a good one. Beautiful. Let's watch it from these views. Come down here. Great landing. Happy with that one. Can you make a tutorial on how to use the replay software? It's really easy, man. You just, like, whenever you're coming in on final, you hit the record button. Whenever you're done, you hit the stop recording button, and then you just hit the replay button, and you can pause it. You can, like, move your mouse around on this. It's super easy, man. Super intuitive. Yeah, I'm taking that landing for a 4-degree glide slope, just past the 1,500 footers. Definitely taking that one. Definitely taking that one. Beautiful approach. Absolutely gorgeous. What a day flying in Norway, man. I love flying in Norway. We're going to be coming back here and doing this. Like I said, I know in chat, I can tell by the views, just the viewer count. I understand it's not like one of the most popular places to fly. Everybody wants to see me fly to, you know, London Heathrow or something like that. But, you know, I feel like we do this as a full-time job. We have so many places we can go and visit. I feel it's important to hit up these places as well. Yeah. Is it because you're in Scandinavia, that's why you got such nice landings? Maybe. Maybe, man. Somebody was saying earlier it's a nice chilled out. Oh, dude, that was so perfect. We caught that last flare just so well, man. Absolutely beautiful. Very happy with that one, my friends. Well, everybody, that is going to go ahead and wrap up today's live stream. If you haven't done so, please don't forget to smash down that thumbs up button. If you haven't done so as well, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Fresh Microsoft Flight Simulator content, fresh X-Plane content eventually. We get back to X-Plane, which I promise we will. I just don't know when. Again, if you're interested in today's scenery, there are links in the description down below, or you can put !scenery in chat or !scenery2. If you're a fan of Norway, you love flying in this part of the world, this scenery is a must. I think Steve just said it there. Absolutely beautiful scenery, man. It's an absolute must-have. Oh, what a gorgeous landing. Absolutely gorgeous. Super happy with how that turned out. Super happy with how today went, actually. We had beautiful arrival into Tromsø coming in as well. That was absolutely gorgeous. So it was a pleasure. Norway, it always is. Next flights are going to be on Saturday. We're going to be flying from Tromsø to Helsinki, and then Helsinki down, short little flight to Riga. That is going to be the plan on Saturday. And then on Sunday and Monday, not quite sure. I do want to visit the UK again, so maybe we can get some UK flights or something like that in. But yeah, that's the plan for this weekend. I'm going to take this time now to thank my mods, my donators, my sponsors. Thank you guys so much for everything that you do for the channel. Seriously, again, today, everybody up on that leaderboard. Flyboy dropping the fat 150, then gifting the 10 members at the end. Smitty with 60 gifted members today. Again, please thank those guys in chat. It's because of people like them that, you know, this community is growing at the rate that it's growing. So huge no floaties to both of those fine gentlemen, and thank you again very much for supporting the channel. Everybody else as well, the $2 donations, the $5 donations, the $20 donations, you guys are absolutely awesome. I truly do appreciate it, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's live stream and kind of little showcase of the CDU unit. We will be back again on Saturday. You guys know the plan. We're going to be showcasing the CDU again. If you're ever interested, the links are always down in the description for all of my videos, guys. So anyways, thank you guys for coming to hang out. Really do appreciate to everybody else that can't afford to donate using a monetary value. Still want to thank you guys just as much. Everybody coming in here, hanging out, smashing down that thumbs up button, hitting that subscribe button, just being part of this amazing community. I'm forever grateful for that. So you guys are absolutely awesome. Appreciate every single one of you. Catch you guys all on Saturday. Happy landings. Enjoy the rest of your week, friends. And I look forward to catching you guys this weekend. Peace.
Plus 100. Minimums. 200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.